bigot.
That sucks.
Lesbian.
I like that in a woman.
And every other kind of deviant.
I love paying for sex.
This moral decay weakens our resistance to the onslaught of the communist masters of deceit.
We're a bunch of scumbags.
These abnormalities are corrupting the minds and the hearts of our children.
Jackass. And yeah, we're back. Where have you been?
It's depressing and horrendous. It's awful.
A bunch of idiots.
Perversion for profit.
Here it comes! Here it comes!
The Opie and Anthony program.
El virus de Opie and Anthony.
God, that irritates me.
It's just like somebody took a bat to my brain.
We're the only radio show that makes you want to hate us.
Opie.
I want my coffee.
Anthony.
I want that back.
Jim Norton.
I want Ozzy.
We are going to dumb this thing down to the point that we're going to be #1 with Down syndrome children.
Hysterical.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
He stinks, and I don't like him.
Hello, exactly!
Oh, Anthony.
This is a giant cock.
Oh, come on.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
No, it's not funny. Come on, stop.
Asshole.
Oh, wait, no, come on.
You just mind your P's and Q's, Buster, and remember who you're dealing with.
Uh-huh.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Anthony, I don't think you really mean that.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Oh, Anthony.
God, why do you put so many jerks in the world at the same time?
Oh, you know you're going to go to hell for this.
Can I kiss you on the mouth? Do you want to kiss me?
What a fucking idiot.
Good morning.
Wow. Was that you just saying good morning?
Yes.
I thought it was coming from another galaxy.
I told you. Mars came running into our office before the show all excited. He said that he has brand new headphones for everybody.
New headphones.
I tried my new headphones and I said,
I'll tell you something.
And they make you look ridiculous. Patrice O'Neill in studio. His doesn't even fit his head.
These are huge. I think, no, he's got the same old ones.
Oh, it must be the hat or something. You look weird today. I don't know what it is. You look like you should be in Run DMC.
My head just grew.
What do you think, Anthony, of the new headphones?
What's this?
I have no idea.
Volume adjust?
Volume control.
Oh.
They're noise reduction headphones. I guess if you're in a band or something, you know, and you don't want to hear everybody else playing around you, like if you're the drummer or something, you throw these headphones on and it takes the noise out of the room.
Yeah.
But they're really tight on your head.
You know what it is more than being tight on the head? They're so bassy. Like, this is really weird. I got this deep voice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I'm changing out.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not. I could see them being good under certain circumstances. I think voiceover recording, this should be very good. But for having 5 or so other people talking and hearing them through these, it's a little odd.
It feels like there's like a clamp on your head. And when you're doing a radio show where you got to move around a lot and...
You motherfucker, you made me pop your fucking eyeball out.
Right.
Well, can you have like a psychological... Imagine if you started with those and then you would introduce the ones you have on now,
You're right.
the new ones.
Right.
You'll be like, fuck these ones I got on.
Radio guys...
Give them a shot.
Radio guys are very strange, Patrice.
Ah, there we go. I feel better.
I had the same headphones for over 10 years. I used to duct tape them together. We had an engineer at the old place, and he would have to wire my headphones on a weekly basis because the things were falling apart. Because you get comfortable with them.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, those new headphones, they're just not going to get the job done.
Right.
No.
Right.
Let's say hi to Nina on Long Island. Nina!
Hi.
Hi, Nina.
Hi, Nina.
Hi, Patrice. I love Web Junk 20.
Thank you.
There you go.
I love Patrice when he's on The Office.
Yes, as the warehouse worker guy.
Jesus
and
Christ.
you might know him from Arrested Development.
Yes.
I always play just some big nigga with one line.
The prison
Watch
guy.
out, sucker.
Or you might know him from Head of State, a little Chris Rock movie.
Yes.
But no, I was asking Patrice this in the office today. It's all about Web Junk 20 when he walks around the streets of
it's just
Manhattan.
Like, oh my God, it's little white girls and young thugs. That's who knows.
Yeah.
Just the complete opposite. Yo,
Young
son.
thugs.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I think I'm getting ready. Oh yeah, you see me in the cut, right? Oh shit, I saw your HBO special. Nope. Oh shit, you the web nigga. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, it's the Web Junk. The little white girls get it exactly right. It's Web Junk 20. I love the dog that ate his own toe.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
What do? You just go, yeah, thanks.
I go, thanks. And, but you know, not to be unappreciative, but it's like, whatever. What the fuck you gonna do?
It's good for Patrice. He's
Yeah.
on one of those VH1 shows they show 20 times a day.
But if they come see my show, it's gonna. Don't bring your kid. Like, it's not a teenager show I'm doing as a comic.
He's so funny on VH1. Let's bring the kids. Oh, just horrified.
As I go, leave, bitches, and take your kids with you. You, what you come with your family for, faggot?
So, Nina, what do you have today?
Well, I just wanted to say that I went to the restaurant the Saturday before the blizzard, and it was phenomenal.
F.H. Riley's?
Yes, I did.
Come on, tell everybody about it.
It was classy. It was amazing. The food was...
Oh, Opie, what a time. What a time for the phones to disconnect.
She's
during a
good,
plug.
too,
The food was what? The phones just exploded.
I thought she was going to say phenomenal.
We really have to fix the phones.
Yeah, please.
Please.
Damn, she
Please.
sounded good.
I wasn't
needed to
even
hear
close to the mouse. You know that. They just exploded.
Please.
I was going, maybe Washington is sick of all the plugs from my
horny.
brother's restaurant. Said,
Oh, and they're
you know
cutting
what?
it off?
For now on, anyone gets through to plug that dumb restaurant, just blow up the phones for a couple seconds.
There's some kind of computer program they have that recognizes the word.
Right. Well,
Riley's.
It's F.H. Riley's, 400 New York Avenue in the heart of Huntington. You might want to go to dinner early because on the weekends especially, the place is blowing up.
Yeah.
It's getting a little out of hand.
Hey, can we have an opening day party, like a warming party for your new house?
No.
Can we all come over to you?
No one will be coming over to my new place. I closed on my house yesterday.
F.H. Riley and then over to Anthony's house to
thank
chill
you.
out and relax.
Yeah,
That's why I'm exhausted. Nothing worse than sitting in. You know how my love of lawyers, right? And just business and business people and meetings and conference rooms and paperwork and everything I hate. And I've talked about this on the show. I hate all those things. When we go to Washington and have to sit at a meeting, I stare at the floor and doze off because I can't be in those situations. And closings are full of that. That's all it is. Lawyers talking to each other, throwing numbers around, writing on paper with little calculators, and then they trade the paper, and the other lawyer, he types on his little calculator, and if there's a missing number, they talk to the mortgage person and the bank. And the title guy is there, and and things are being faxed and copied, and you're signing 8 billion things. And then at the end, you get a key. It's like at the end, you're handing over huge amounts of money. You get a key.
It's like, gee,
Did you see a
thanks.
picture
And
of his
they'll
house?
shake your hand.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Did you pick out which window they're going to crawl in when they break in and rape him and
no
his girl?
kidding. No kidding.
No one's getting in there.
I see what window. I already cased the joint.
Patrice cased the joint through a picture.
Right there, that window
Because
right
that
there.
window right there. That's the one.
His 8-car garage and his fucking big giant door with no knob on it. Bong, bong, bong. Hello. You ring?
Yeah, he's gonna have a goddamn butler.
And he's gonna have to marry his girl because it's a fucking it's not you can rent a house with a girlfriend. You cannot buy a house and people come over and go, hey, how you doing? This is my girlfriend up in the mansion. This is my bitch. She said you're in deep shit now. You can't have an 8-bathroom house and this is my girl.
My girl. What are you saying? That's for like a bachelor pad or a...
Yeah, so imagine your friends come over, you walk in that big, what I saw, that huge 40,000 feet windows and shit, and you walk in and there's a woman in there, and you want to go, hi, are you the lady of the house? Are you the first lady? No, I'm his bitch walking around this fucking mansion. Cause that's how girls gonna be. Your girl's mad cool, but she was cool because she was a renter. How the fuck you gonna buy a house? My bitch, let me tell you, she's already planning when I like upgrade to a better apartment. She's like, are you thinking about moving in by yourself? It's like, yeah, but now you think your girl's gonna be walking around in the master bedroom and the fucking your friends come over.
It's called a master suite.
The master suite.
Master suite.
And she's your girl. Watch what happens. Watch what the fuck happens to him. You should have rented for the rest of your life, asshole. It's over. all that I'm not getting married shit, all your horse shit, you're gonna get married or she's gonna leave you. And he's not ready for her to just walk out. But I tell her to leave and I tell you, I go, bye bitch, and hear the echo in my big house. Bye bitch. Shut the front door. Take care, ho. I'm leaving, and she has two fucking bags.
You know, Patrice has a very interesting way to look at women. Wow, what were you saying in the back office about your girl? Like we were talking about this thing in the Post today. Where is it? Where's the thing?
Oh, fucking!
And then you had a great angle on it, and then we'll get back to Anthony's house. In the New York Post, they have this article in the Pulse section called "Photo Site Strikes Back at Catcallers," and they got these girls that are maybe sixes. Maybe.
Those two on the front. 6?
Stop. I wouldn't even put them over a 4.
I'm being nice.
4 down from a 10.
Yeah,
there's no way any 6s.
The one looks like a young Melissa Etheridge with a short haircut.
She looks like Darren Etheridge. Like Mike Etheridge. She stinks.
These girls should be happy that there's guys catcalling.
That's what the fuck. My girl.
But hold on. Let me just explain, and then you could pop in there, Patrice. So they're striking back. You know, everyone has heard about women. They walk around New York City. And construction workers are
hubba.
They're doing their
they
lunch.
Say.
Man, they do just line up though. It's hilarious. Yeah. They'll line up on Fifth Avenue, 20 in a row, and just comment on every girl going by. Right. Yeah. So these two, I guess, started a website to get back at the catcallers, and what they do is they're encouraging women, if you're getting catcalled, to take your cell phone and take a picture, and then upload it to this website.
Not quite perverted justice here. Ladies, They're not quite really capturing. I don't think this is going to jeopardize these guys' lives.
Here's the website before we give it out because it'll blow up. If you want to check it out,
let me take a look. See,
here, give it to
E-Rock
first. Oh, so I could see it, and then there you go.
All right,
and then like if you're one of these women that got harassed, you take the picture, and then you could like comment about how it felt and what happened to you on the streets of New York. And there's like. Here's a couple of the excerpts. Open letter to that asshole on St. Mark's Place. If you're going to sexually harass someone, try not to do it while you're at work. I think that the sock store deserves more attentive employees. To the single white male. You ladies look like you like to take advantage of a single white male tonight. Can I take your picture instead? I don't get that one. Sorry. I should have pre-read that one. But, so there's a whole website.
All right, they're all slobs.
Oh, my
all
God.
Slobs.
Look at that awful crew of... This is what I'm saying, man. The girls like this ruin it for, like, sexy girls who enjoy that. Some women have to enjoy that. These monsters.
Why they got a picture of a guy with a cell phone? He's pissed off?
Hey, why does it just have to be the girl?
Kidding me?
This guy looks like a faggot.
Are they trying to be politically correct with their websites today?
No,
so they have a guy on there that's also pissed off at the catcalling?
It's for pussies who are condoning this. Like they're trying to help them out. Like if they see a chick who might not have a camera ready, he goes, "Hey, I'll be your Robin Hood, baby.
Right.
I'll help your Lancelot."
Here's some black guy. And he's just standing there. I guess they got a picture of him. The scene, some girl, I guess, is saying this. Me walking down Broadway between 178th and 179th Street on a 60-degree day in February, enjoying my lunch break. Mr. Man is heading my way with his buddy. He gives me an exaggerated look up and down. Mr. Man.
That's
Yo,
what
baby.
we're supposed to do. Nature taught that.
They're hoping that these are guys with girlfriends, too. That's their whole point. Single guys, what difference does this make? They want to get guys fired for, like, whatever, and they want to get guys...
They want to get guys divorced and all that.
Yeah,
it's in our nature to look at you ladies.
And this is them...
and the ladies are looking at us, too.
And I say the same thing to 75 bitches a day. Hey, Booger Bear. I just say it. It's a numbers game with us. You got to. Hey, sweetie cheeks. Hey, honey nipples.
Listen to this, though.
Here's the difference. Look how this scenario played out. Mr. Man, yo, baby, you're gorgeous. I want to hit that.
Hold on. E-Rock will play the woman because it's a little dialogue that they got on the website.
All right. You're playing the part of me. It says M-E. Mr. Man. Yo, baby, you're gorgeous. I want to hit that.
No, I thought you were going to leave that out.
No.
Sir, can I take your picture?
Why do you want to take my picture?
Because I'm taking pictures of everyone who thinks I'm pretty today.
Girl, you could take my picture every day. And then it says, the weirdest part was as soon as I started talking to him, I could sense that he wasn't a kidnapper, rapist, or even a real asshole. He was just a confused guy with absolutely no lady skills. Still, if I hadn't turned around for the hollaback, I would have walked on feeling a little shaken and self-conscious. How am I supposed to know which are the nice guys and which just don't get it?
Don't get what?
Hollaback 1, Mr. Man 0. Play better next time, Emily.
Hey, what's up, baby? Can I finger pop you or rape you? One of the two?
But that's what you're going to get, is just a guy commenting like that.
Well, Hollaback, New York City empowers New Yorkers to holla back at street harassers. This is the explanation of the website here. Whether you're commuting, lunching, partying, dancing, walking, chilling, drinking, or sunning, you have the right to feel safe, confident, and sexy without being the object of someone's fantasy. So stop walking on and holla back. Send us pics of street harassers.
You can't feel sexy unless somebody's harassing you. Women don't have to... How can they feel? They don't even know what they feel about themselves until we fucking let them know.
Here's what these guys are doing, too. Look at all the pictures. They're posing for the pictures. Mm-hmm. The girls are saying, hey, could I take your picture? And they go, yeah.
That's entrapment.
And they just take the picture, and they're smiling and having a good time, because guys don't care.
See how little skills women need to have to do shit? Mm-hmm. Even to set a guy up for their fucking website. Like, guys, we would be thinking all kind of amazing ways to take a picture of a bitch.
Yeah.
And she don't know.
Right.
You know, it's always going to be her looking in the skyline or fucking fixing her dress or something.
Yeah.
But them and us knowing how this should tell you how stupid this website is by how easy we're fucking ready to be an asshole.
To take pictures.
Exactly.
To get a picture taken.
Did you see the one with the dirty old men?
Yes.
These fucking guys, they're way up there in years. They just want to look at a piece of ass as they're walking
down. These are 70-year-old men
walking
with
down
canes.
the sidewalk. They look like they just got off a plane from London.
Yeah,
they got
that's
that
how
London,
they're dressed.
They got that London look to them, and all they're doing is walking down the sidewalk, checking it out, right?
With canes.
And this chick, Asia, couldn't deal with it, so she sent in this story in the picture. As I'm walking down Broadway, the man on the left hisses, "Nice!" I ignore him. When again I hear, "Nice!" I turn around to see if this old dude actually has the nerve to harass me. He lifts his cane, points it up and down my body, and with raised eyebrows repeats, "Nice!"
Sure wasn't Norton?
Apparently,
like his line.
Apparently,
nice.
For these two, wisdom doesn't come with age.
You gotta be joking me, man. Something gotta be done about that shit, man.
And there's their pictures. Could you see going down the street? I want a guy to walk down the street and walk up to a woman and go, "Hey, can I take your picture?" They'd go, "Ah!"
Exactly.
They'd be screaming, running away.
The amount of skill it doesn't take to have this website. Because then they could do it to anybody. See, this is the type of shit. But like I said, it's the thing that makes life even. Mm-hmm. It's like the fact that girls can just do this so easy.
Yeah.
She walks up the street and she could just not look. You could look like a motherfucker that took her purse 6 years ago, and she just goes, "Can I take your picture?"
Oh, okay.
And just make up a goofy little story. You know, you think this is all fucking legitimate?
You got it.
Exactly. Can I take your picture?
Yeah.
Sure, baby. Hey.
Did you get that, or you need another one?
And
Did the flash go off?
Now you're on the internet with,
Yeah.
That's why I hardly ever try to put my face. Well, there's a lot of internet shit in me now. Like, I let fans take pictures and shit. What are you going to do? I guess it's different if you, whatever, you know. But,
yeah.
But on the street, dude, you know what I mean? Some chick just decides to have that kind of control.
Snap a picture, you're on a website.
Yeah, for saying hello or nice. That's what we're supposed to say.
To slobby girls. Look at the big fat one in the middle here.
She's horrendous.
Who is she?
And it's a guy. Who's the guy? And they're all mad.
Yeah, they're all angry with their arms outstretched with the camera phone.
Fucking my girlfriend comes over my house, and there's a Puerto Rican dude that tries to, he damn near tries to rape her every time she comes in the house. And she comes, he's bothering me. And I'm like, bitch, if the day he doesn't try to rape you when he comes, is the day I leave you. So pull your bootstraps up, bitch. This is what he's supposed to be doing. I don't want my girl being safe.
Oh, shit. Patrice just keeps his women in line, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking even set up an obstacle course to make sure she's worthy.
Like, did he rape you? Well, he's not going to rape you, but he's going to harass you, bitch. You need to be harassed. I don't want no harassless bitch in my life.
So this website has a lot of stories of guys that are just doing what guys are supposed to do.
Yeah.
And these girls are not liking it, and they're taking the pictures and sending them into this website.
It's a numbers game, Opie. I mean, not for you. You know, you're in love and whatever. You know, you fucking faithful, but it's like it's usually a numbers game. To motherfuckers who out there getting girls, you know, you try to get as many. We don't like quality, we like quantity up until a point till you siphon through the amount of women. Mm-hmm. You find that one that you go, okay, this could be. I can hang out with her. I'll give her a little time and some attention.
Right.
But other than that, man, if any woman out there meets a guy and he says, "Oh, I'm single," he's not single. He has at least 30 bitches that is around. Like if I told my girls, like, if you left me, the amount is the amount of women that you represent. If my girl left me, I'd be hurt. But I wouldn't be totally out there. What I would do is I think my girl in my life is worth 5 bitches now. And if she left me, I'd take her spot with 5 bitches. It don't matter who they are.
That's the exchange rate on your girl.
That's the exchange rate of my girl. She has built up to at least 5 women, man.
Wow.
5.
And why does she stay with you?
I'm a good man. I'm a good man. As much shit as I talk, I'm a good man, but I don't, you know, we had a big argument the other day. I was like, look, let's just break up for like a few weeks because she thinks she knows.
Look at you.
Wow.
A few weeks.
Well, because she thinks she knows where the sky is now. Like, what women do is they get sick of you. They got 2 halves of their brain. They got one half that goes, you know, I love him so much. Anthony's beautiful. And it's the other side that goes, fuck that nigga. He ain't shit. I'm a better motherfucker than him. So there's always that war. So basically, there's a time, like, I'm sure you tell your girl things, like, she's younger than you, so there's things that you know. Like, if you're 12 years older than your woman, right, and you're trying to talk to her, and she's like, I know. It's like, well, hold up, bitch. So if you're 24 years old, can a 12-year-old person say to you, I know. You're 12 years younger than me. If you're 12 years younger than me, bitch. My girl's not that young. She's like 4 years younger than me. But I got 4 years more wisdom than her. She's never been in a good relationship. She's fucking goofy. When is she gonna? She only thinks she knows shit because I tell her shit. So now she thinks she knows shit. Like, I know where the sky is. I know how to walk now, motherfucker. Who needs you? I go, okay, sweetie. Go out there and walk and find the sky without me. Please do. And then come back. I'm not going nowhere. I love you. But I'm trying to teach you how to be liked.
Wow.
It's easy to love them. It's hard to like them.
You are rough, man.
But she'll tell. I don't treat her like she gets treated very well.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all.
I know how to be in relationships.
But that being treated well is on such a fine line. Like, she could fall off of that being treated well.
Easy.
You let her, like, you let her be treated well. You treat her well. But it's a tightrope walk.
Nah, she's not on eggshells, man. Nah, she just...
When you tell a bitch, why don't we break up, you leave, this ain't fucking bothering me, you think you know to go see the world and come
Anthony,
back.
I'd be crushed, but I'd be crushed in
With 5 bitches.
In a reasonable sense. I would have to take her place. She has filled up my body 5 bitches worth.
5 bitches. Yo, give me 5 bitches worth.
Trade her in.
Yeah, all right. Hot bitch from Whack Bag. Patrice, you're such a fucking caveman. Your poor girlfriend must have the worst self-esteem to be with your Fred Flintstone ass.
Why is that Fred Flintstone? Because, look, I'm telling you, Anthony, what's going to happen when you get this house.
Right.
She's going to want to marry you. And you're going to have to put yourself in a position to either take a loss or get married. It's going to happen.
See, I don't see this coming.
You can't be a girlfriend in a mansion unless there's other girlfriends. See, you can't. You either got to be married in a mansion or have 30 bitches walking around naked.
Like half.
You can't have one girlfriend in a mansion. You can't do it, nigga.
I love his logic.
How the fuck you gonna have one girl walking around? Hi, I'm your girlfriend. Hi, Mr. Cumia. I'm Mrs. Smith, your girlfriend in the master bedroom. Because she's going to be in there and she's going to be like, oh, my God, this motherfucker can just throw me out.
So it's either a wife or a harem.
A wife or a lot of hoes.
All right, listen, let's get back to the hollabacks.
Holy shit. You are a pisser.
Let's get back to this website because I think a lot of listeners want to comment and maybe post on this fine website.
Ah, yes.
Maybe show them what... well, maybe we shouldn't say that, but you can send whatever kind of picture you want. How's that?
Hey, why not?
It's a free country, right?
If you've ever yelled out to a girl and been rude on the street, I think it's your responsibility to submit your own picture because you've been abusive like that to women on the street. And I think instead of waiting for a girl to take your picture, take the initiative. Take some responsibility and send your own picture
That's
in
right.
there.
And maybe they want to hear from the women that have no problem with this, by the way.
I mean, I know that Steve and Ben get a lot of pictures from our listeners.
Yes.
Especially at Jimmy's request. Perhaps some of those photos should make their way to this site.
Well, the website is hollabacknyc.com. Holla is HOLLA. BackNYC.com. HollaBackNYC.com. HOLLABACK
Holla.
Holla! Let's go to Chris on Long Island. Chris, what's up?
Hey, I just wanted to go back and say what that girl was saying about F.H. Riley's. I was there the other day, and it was awesome.
I'm telling you, the food is unbelievable. Try it for yourself. But the weekends are starting to get slamming, so you might want to go a little early or during the week would really be the best time to go. All right, Chris, thank you.
Wow, Patrice getting slammed. Patrice talks some mad shit. I bet if his girlfriend says jump, he says how high, yes, Pookie, whatever you want, dear. He really, and then he called you a lying knitter rapist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He really,
it sounds good, but then you got to think about something called reality in there.
Which one?
I just don't see many women.
Well, a lot of white guys' perception of black guys in a relationship is the same as the little car drive in Reservoir Dogs when they're talking about how black guys treat their bitches and stuff. And then
that's why white guys kill their wives on a regular basis. One OJ, yeah, but what about the constant white guys putting anchors on their pregnant wives, killing the new guy fucking went to England. White guys do that all the time. You know why? Because they have this real this illusion of how women want to be treated, and they do too. Mm-hmm. But women don't even know how they want to be treated. They don't. They're goofy. I'm just telling you.
Goofy. I like how they're goofy.
And I don't treat her bad. It's not even like you think because it's tone and what I'm saying that I'm walking around shoving my girlfriend's head in the toilet when we're not having sex. But it's a direction thing. If you don't give your girl direction, she'll give herself direction. And everybody's running around with like their heads cut off, with chickens with their head cut off.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. Fuck him. He don't know what he's talking about. But white guys always end up killing their wives because white women are nitpicky. See, here's the difference. I'll give you two differences: black woman and white woman. How they do things.
I like this.
Black women, let's say, you know how women get this thing where they feel like, you ever eat at a restaurant and your food, you're brought. This is the thing that you have to learn how to do. If the waiter, you go, I want French fries, the waiter brings you rice. Mm-hmm. And your girlfriend goes, he didn't order rice. He ordered French fries. Excuse me. I'm looking, and you gotta go, bitch. I'm sorry. I can be in control of my own fucking carbohydrates, bitch. Do not feel you need to protect my fucking plate.
Holy
Soon as they try to wiggle in and figure out a way to bitch you up, all you have to do is have them look at you like, you know what? This motherfucker's all man. I don't need to step in unless it's fucking necessary. I'm in his corner when he needs it, like a cut man, like a boxer. The fucking the trainer doesn't get in and go in the dude's ear while he's boxing. Come on, motherfucker, jab! At the end, he goes, "You all right, man? Listen, you don't need help. You need help." That's what a woman is. It's like she's in your corner trainer to go, "All right, he don't need my fucking training right now. He's a boxer. He's a man.
Knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing." It's little fucking things, man, that you have to let them know. You know what? I don't need that. But women, I'm telling you, they get this thing where, back to the difference. The black women will go, like, say you go to a store. I used to have this girlfriend who, it was amazing. She would get me, if I could wear a shirt, and it could be ripped, it could be sweat stains underneath, it could smell like shit, and she would get my money back. Because she would go in there, and here's the difference. She would let you try to be a man. This is why it's hard. It's harder to deal with black women. She would let you be a man for the 5 minutes that you needed to be, like, to get there. Like, you go in there and get that money for that shirt. And you would go in and go, I had this shirt for 6 months and it has a rip in it. And I was wondering if I could move, nigga! You ain't doing enough. This motherfucking shirt it's only been 6 months. Give him his motherfucking money back. Okay. Black women give you 2 seconds to try to be a man. Right? And then, they'll go for it.
And then they'll take over.
And it's volatile. It's a volatile thing. White people's relationships aren't volatile.
No.
It's the white woman whispering man stuff in your ear until you kill her.
So you kill
Sweetie, are you going to let him, you're not going to go get the money for that shirt. Listen, stop being such a faggot. And stop being such a piece of shit up a spineless worm. And go get your money. Go get him, baby. Go get him. Go, you're a man. Supposedly, you're a man. That's what I heard. And this constant needling and constant fucking in your head until you fucking kill her.
You snap and choke.
Because you leave all your emotions deep inside.
All right, let's go to Bill in New Hampshire. Bill, what's up?
What's up, man?
Hey.
Patrice, just getting divorced, an 11-year relationship, started dating this broad, kind of hanging out with her all day. I'm not really dating her, I'm just becoming friends. I want to know, how do you think I should play it? White girl, got a kid, I got kids. You're just hanging out and shit like that. But I don't know, I feel a little, oh, geez, this is a little gay on the radio. But that's, I don't know, how should I
But you don't sound like you have a specific problem that need be addressed.
No, it's just, I guess it'd be the wife and her ex, those situations, and dealing with the exes and the fathers and the mother of the babies.
Oh, just, my girlfriend got a baby from another dude. I don't even know the motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even know the motherfucker.
Really?
I never met him, don't want to meet him.
Yeah, how do you play that?
I have sex with his baby's mama. That's his situation. See, that's the thing. You can't be so attached to that body, man. You forget it. It's like you're never gonna meet a girl whose hymen ain't broken. You know what I'm saying? None of them are special.
How old's the kid?
It's about 7.
Oh, Jesus.
Have you ever met the kid?
Yeah. We meet the kids. The kid likes me. I like the kid. I don't try to raise her. She just has to respect me because I'm a grown man.
When the kid's father comes around, what do you do?
He don't come around. And if he did, I'd be. They know I exist. I buy her beds and shit. I buy her like toys. I'm really,
you're playing
I really confuse the issue with shit because I'm a nice but the thing is, you'll never ever have to worry about that shit. Concentrate on your relationship with this chick. I'm telling you, don't worry about it. Here's the thing, man. A good relationship is always one where the girl is a little bit insecure. Not like, oh, bitch, your breath stink or your head's fat. It's just that she's not comfortable whether or not you'll be happy if you leave. I'm telling you, if she thinks you'll be ecstatic if she leaves, she won't fucking go nowhere. So you always play the card like you don't give a fuck, even if you do.
Nice.
And the beauty of this whole thing is Patrice's girl is beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Nice. She's beautiful.
How you think a fucking mess like me could get a gorgeous girl? And I don't fuck with ugly bitches. I might fuck with an ugly bitch.
It's all psychological.
But I love beautiful women. I want to get, it's psychological. It's a mind thing. I can't outfuck anybody. My dick is,
hey, Patrice.
You know,
before
can't outfuck a guy, some young guy with a good back.
Before we try to move on a little bit, okay?
All right, man.
Can you tell the story you were telling in the office?
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Yeah, a few years ago.
This is a real story, right?
Yeah, absolutely,
It's
man.
based on reality, so it'll be all right.
I met this chick.
Speaking of chicks and girls.
Just
and
crazy shit.
Shit.
Oh, and this is, you know what this is relevant to? It's relevant to, if you act like you don't give a shit, women's power is in your fear of whatever they're going to do. It's like, whatever. So I met this girl. We went back to my house. We was fucking around a little bit. So she was my favorite.
This is a sex story.
My favorite position. My favorite sex anything is not even sex anymore. This is my favorite thing. Is I'm laying down. The girl is draped over my left nipple and she's sucking on my right nipple. I have my thumb in the vagina like, and I'm grabbing the ass with my thumb in the pussy. Can you picture it? So my thumb's in the pussy. I'm grabbing the ass. I'm sucking her titty. She's sucking mine. So I'm sucking long enough, and milk starts to
Jesus.
Milk starts to shoot out.
It gets better, kid.
So I go, in my head, I should go, oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
But I go, wow, I'm thinking of like Lactate Mama's 9, you know, on the porno. I'm like, wow, this is a porno shit. This is some, you know, I'm like,
this is some heavy shit.
I'm like, oh, yeah. She's like, I go, yeah, where's your baby? Thinking like a bad girl thing, like, yeah, your baby somewhere with the babysitter while you're fucking this guy. Where's your baby? She goes, oh, I had a miscarriage, Daddy. So I should be going, ah! I go, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that awful?
I had a miscarriage, Daddy. I was like,
yeah,
I did.
Bet you did.
In my head, I was going, ah! But I just kept going.
Oh, is that horrid?
You just got to stay in character, man. Stay in character.
Keep going.
Don't even let it freak you out. Guys, I don't
How
believe...
freaked were you out? You had to be freaked out, though.
After she said miscarriage, but the Lactate, no. I was just like, she got a new baby. It's like, great. Fucking a kid somewhere with the grandmom sitting there squeezing milk out titties and shit.
You're eating dead baby food. That's what you were eating. You were drinking dead baby food.
It is what it is, man. I didn't make up the fucking thing. It just happened.
All right, we got Lisa. She's very pissed off.
Is she really?
Yes, she is.
Oh,
Lisa in Jersey. Lisa.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa.
How many girls is he with? It just shows the product of woman he's with. I just can't believe that women fall for his crap.
Oh, you're an easy mark. Listen to you. You have no guidance.
I'm an easy mark.
Yeah, I would get you within 2 days of knowing me, you'll be subscribing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just by your answer, sweetie, I could tell. You go, this is classic. Yeah, right. Whatever. Here's what is on your mind. I'm a big, arrogant, big mouth fucking asshole, right? And you want to destroy that any way you can. So here's what you do. If you're pretty, this is where pretty girls fuck up. They try to hear her giggling. Here's what pretty girls fuck up. They try to get me because I'm a fat motherfucker. So what they try to do is they play the love game. They give me something they think is precious, which is pussy. That's what girls have to give. But after
that's all we have to give.
That can an attack mode. What other plan can you have other than your pussy?
On attack mode.
If you wanna destroy a man's fucking arrogance, what do you do to do that other than use your pussy?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Do you hear it? She's doing the singing because she really don't have an answer. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's like, what else can you do? Talk about fucking the French Riviera with me? You innately...
Obviously, you couldn't talk about that.
Yes, I could. Innately, here's what you gotta understand, ma'am. We don't like you. No matter what you know, we don't care if you know all the quarterbacks in the NFL. We don't care if you know every team color. We don't care if you know all the GMs. We don't care if you know every basketball. We don't care because innately we don't like you. So you try to infiltrate your personalities on us and you realize that you're not interested, then you try to fuck us. When that doesn't work, you're ours.
Okay. So that's the only reason that you're interested.
At first, and then look it. If I work hard to get what I want, which is pussy, right? You agree with that? That we work hard to get pussy, right?
Yes.
Then after I do what I do, what's your job?
Don't you like the companionship or some kind of...
Yes, but in a possession kind of way. Like you go, wow, this girl, you know what women have to do? Grow on you. My girl been around for 4 years. Grow on you.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Oh
you
my God,
love
I have to meet your girlfriend. I have to meet her. I can't imagine that you're dating an intelligent, beautiful
She's
woman.
a genius, really. She's fucking a genius girl. I date doctors, lawyers, people tell you. I don't date no fucking homeless people, retards. No one that dates on Paxil or no shit like that.
Someone's in bed with you telling you that she just had a miscarriage. That sounds like an intelligent woman.
Oh, well, that's a goofy bitch, but that's the type of bitch you fuck when you just meet. A bitch with lactate fucking had a miscarriage. That's the price you pay when you meet a bitch off the street. But
that was a snack for Patrice.
Yeah,
that wasn't
I'm just talking about like a girl like
that wasn't
you.
Dinner.
We would go out to dinner. You would curse me out for a little while. You would understand because you innately you don't have your own philosophy because you're not really saying anything now.
Yeah, when Patrice brought up the fact that the pussy's the weapon. When they when you girls go into battle for the first time, this is before any get to know you, whatever. It's just
because we know that's all you want in the beginning.
That's all we want, but
in the beginning,
that's not all I want unless that's all you got. Now, if all you got is pussy, why would I try to...
You don't sound like that. You sound like, this is the way I keep her on track, and this is, she's...
Yes, look at your mouth. Like, you can tell there's no guidance in your life because you're too comfortable yapping about nothing.
Okay, Patrice. You talk about nothing all the time.
Right, because I'm a guy, and that's what we do. But the stuff you talk about that you think is about something...
You talk constantly.
Thank you, but it's always interesting when guys talk.
All right, Lisa, thank you. We got a couple more here. Let's go to Kevin in Nebraska. Kevin!
Hey, guys, what's up?
Jump in, find your spot, and go.
Hey, Dr. O'Neill, man, you need to shut up. My wife listens to this show, and you're giving away all my secrets.
I'm sorry, man. I don't want to get no good soldiers in trouble. But it's just, they just yapping.
Let's go right to Colorado. Kirsten, what's up?
Hey, I totally agree with Patrice. Absolutely agree with Patrice. Women need to know their place, know what they do it well, and please their man. And their man will be around forever.
Good girl.
Wow.
Forever. Good absolutely. Girl. Men need a writer. Be a writer. It's not that difficult. Keep your mouth shut. Do what you're told. Be who you are.
Is that what you do with your girl?
That's what I do with my man.
All right, thank you, Kirsten. Let's go to John in Utah. John.
Deep voice.
Yeah, I just want to say Patrice saved my marriage. I was the doting husband, and it was all about her. Started to listen to him, and things were going bad. So I started going, well, what would Patrice do? I started following his advice.
What would Patrice do?
It was bad at first, but it's turned her around, and we're happier than we could possibly ever be.
WWPD shirts.
Here's what he said. Hear what he said. We're happy. Yeah. A happy man is a happy relationship. A happy woman is a miserable man.
Patrice.
Wow.
She wanted me to be the man.
That's what the fucking point is.
You got to do a one-shot deal, a relationship advice show for this channel. God. Like 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever you want to handle.
I'll do it. It's just simple.
We'll work that out with Washington. We'll get Patrice O'Neill on the show by himself, just taking calls.
Why it works
about your
for me.
relationships.
Here's why here's why you should always understand why it's legitimate. I'm a fucking mess physically. Like I'm gonna try to get in shape one of these days, but But naked, if you look at me naked next to my girl, you will go, what the fuck? Like, my self-esteem has to, like, when I fuck her, I have to go, why is she fucking me? I would never give me no pussy. And it's like, I'm looking at her going, what's she up to? This is, like, my low self-esteem.
Gotta be an ulterior motive.
my self-esteem so low is high. Like, I go, what is this bitch after? But I start realizing it's a mind thing. All they want is just a motherfucker they can look at and blink slow and respect. And you know, it's not about beating them and subjugating them. It's about they look at you and feel like they don't need to be your mama. That's it. That they go, wow, this motherfucker is in my corner. He handles his business. You know how sexy. This is what I'm saying. Your house situation, you become 1,000,000 times sexier. Because that's some man shit you did, is buy a fucking mansion. That's some man shit. You bought a mansion, Anthony. So it's like your girl can't help but go, this motherfucker. When you're renting, she can kind of, that other half of her voice that tries to put you down, she can look at you and go, this faggot is renting at 59. But now it's like, this nigga's renting a house, this pussy ass nigga. You bought a mansion, nigga, and clothes. She wants you more. You're hotter.
59, finally.
You're hotter than you was when you was renting. It's a fact.
Fuck, man.
Wow.
That's really good. Hey, wait, hold on a minute. Let's go to John. You got people, man, reacting today.
Oh, yeah.
John in Pennsylvania.
Patrice, I'm impressed, dude. You know how to keep your woman in line without a contract.
Yeah, man. It's mine shit, dude. It's mine. I'm telling you. It's like, it's pimping without beating her and making her sell pussy. It's just, they want that, dude. Don't ever let them convince they don't want that. What will they do without, like, a man's guidance? You ever see a woman that once, like, they try to, you see how the success to a woman is being like a guy? It's like, I do this, I do that, I do this and that, and we can care less. Like a sexy man, like fucking a female Opie, like a woman that's in the same position that Opie's in, is not any sexier than the bitch that works at McDonald's if she's cute. That's the thing about us. We don't.
Good point. Very good point.
You don't see a woman walk down the
A lot of people are
street.
calling you the Black Dr. Phil.
Black Dr. Phil.
That's the name of your show. We're going to give Patrice like 1 or 2 hours, see how it goes.
Black Phil.
It's going to be the Black Dr. Phil with Patrice O'Neill.
Black ass Philip.
All right, Don's listening. We got to set that up. You want to do? I don't know. When would it make sense?
As soon as I get my fucking whole mind straight, like I just go off with on impromptu.
No, let's just turn on the freaking channel and just let the phones ring and see what happens for an hour. Yeah, we'll set that up in the very near future. Let's go to Turtle from Whackbag. Turtle.
Hey, guys. Listen, Patrice, you're absolutely right. I've been jumping through hoops ever since I met my wife, trying to get the pussy, and once you got it, they put up more hoops for you to jump through.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go home and implement the O'Neill standard in my home.
The O'Neill standard,
because
wow.
she knows eventually you're going to figure out, if she doesn't constantly apply pressure, that you're going to figure out, holy shit. What? Like my man, he was nervous that his wife was going to leave him, and I go, let me ask you a question. Like if we really sit down, if my woman left, your woman left, you go, what would you really miss about her? Exactly. Like, what would you miss? It's your own arrogance, our arrogance as men, because they're possessions, and if they leave, it's like, oh, it's like losing your favorite pencil, but it's like...
Pencil.
He's
equating a relationship,
a loving relationship
of years to losing maybe your favorite pencil.
Your favorite pencil.
It doesn't even sound like it's a number 2 pencil.
No.
Where is that fucking pencil? But that's our arrogance. That's why we lose our minds when women live, because when they leave us and things like that, because we're so fucking arrogant to think that we control them. I don't think I control my girl. I just let her know she can't control me, which is all she needs to do. That's it. She knows she cannot fuck around with me. That is not her job to make me miserable. It ain't her fucking job. No one says that she's supposed to make. Who the fuck? You know what? Who says I'm supposed to do anything for you, bitch? Open a door, pull a chair out. It's all desire. You better make me want to do that. Just like I gave the desire to you want to fuck me. That we do, that they go, oh, I want you, I want to fuck you, and you go, we do our job. Make us want to spend time with you, as opposed to, rah!
All right, let's get back to the phones. There's some great stuff here. Asaf from New Jersey.
Hey, let me get this straight. Patrice, you have a chick who has a kid from another guy, and then you suck somebody's tits who had a miscarriage from another guy.
That was a mistake, though.
Yeah.
Way to break through that. Way to break through that.
You don't go into that knowing. You don't go into that knowing beforehand.
He said, you know what he's trying to say? Black girls stereotypes that I can't find a bitch that doesn't have a kid or one on the way. Your ass, that's pretty fucked up.
Let's go to Leo in the Bronx. Leo.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What's going on? Hey, I got to say that Patrice, man, you're dead on. I did my own little thing with a woman. I've been with her for 4 years, and like the first 3 years, I was the biggest motherfucker to her. And it's like she gave me the best treatment. I even moved out of state with my ex, and she stood by me. I came back, and she just kept on just giving me the best treatment in the world. And the minute I decided I want to try and settle down and treat her right, she started acting like the biggest bitch.
That's how Harlem got hooked on heroin in the 20s. They give you the uncut dope, and then soon as you go, they go, gotcha, you punk motherfucker. That's what they do, and it's not their fault. It's not malicious. It's just nature. That's what they do. They can't help it. All you got to do, dude, is step back and just like whatever you do in life that you just make a conscious decision. You're going to make a conscious decision that you will live without her. As soon as she knows that you will righteously leave, she will righteously stay. They can't help it. Leave right. Get out of that.
Wow, that is some philosophy, man.
Yeah. A couple more here.
Some philosophy.
Bam, bam.
Yeah, hey, Patrice, man, that might work for white on white or black on black. Man, I'm a white guy married to a black woman. And, man, if I started all of a sudden trying to do that shit, I would probably get my ass whipped.
It's not like an attitude thing. It's a belief thing. It's like you have to just look at. I told my girl she's the fourth most important thing in my life. Okay?
For now.
And I'm going to tell you what the three ahead of her was.
I'll guess.
It was me.
Career.
My career.
Family.
My mother.
Which is mom.
And then her.
Jesus.
Fourth.
And then she knows she's there. She goes, but, yes, well, you're important. And but I consider you to be the person I'm going to grow old with. So I kind of put you ahead of my family, like my mother or whatever. And I go, oh, wow. Well, thanks, sweetie, but you're fourth. And I love my fish, too, so you better fucking watch your step.
Yeah, what is fifth? What is fifth?
Fifth would be the fish.
My fish.
So she just beats out the fish.
She beats out my fish.
But they're nice fish,
she
though.
Better be lucky.
He gets the exotic
fish. You know how many people are around my life? She's the fourth most important. To me, never love yourself. Never love anybody more than you love yourself. I love me. You have to.
Numero uno.
All right, let's go to Dave in Iowa. Dave?
Hey, I've been married about 12 years or so, and I just cannot get my wife to give me blowjobs near as often as I would like. And I've tried lots of different methods, and she just doesn't like it.
Ready?
I just want Patrice's advice.
Ready? Here's what you do.
Yeah.
They're very competitive, all right? What you do is you please her to the utmost of your ability and someone else's ability. And then when she's pleased thoroughly, you just go and watch TV and say, thanks, sweetie, I just wanted to please you. And she'll go, what the fuck? I'm useless. She'll realize how this is what you do. You make her come and then you jerk off and you say, thanks. That was the best sex I ever had, and it didn't include you. And then call back and see if that worked. You please her, lick her asshole,
Dave,
lick her pussy, your finger, you just fuck the shit up. You treat her and you do it righteously. You do it where it's no pretense. Not that you're trying to get your dick. So you do it. You instead of eating pussy, you become a pussy eater. Like you just do it and love it, and she nuts all over the place, and you get her horny as she can possibly be, finish her off, and then you jerk off, and you get up, and you just fucking go watch TV or whatever. You be disinterested in her pussy. That's when, because you're taking away that weapon. It's like you ever see a movie when a motherfucker puts the gun to the guy's face? Yeah, Pulp Fiction? And he goes, I don't want to blow your horn, man, but that ain't the first time I had a pistol pointed in my face, motherfucker. So it's like, when she goes, I want to suck your dick, I don't want to do it. You just get up and you don't want it. If she's not giving it to you anyway, don't want it. She's doing that because you want it too bad, motherfucker. Don't want it.
God damn it.
All
Dave,
right, yeah.
give this a try and call us back.
All right.
We'll remember you, okay?
My
All right.
God.
Let's say hi to Mongo. Mongo.
Hey, guys. Hey, it's all about, like, being a POW. When you're in that POW camp, it's all about, you're not winning the battle. They're not winning the battle. You're letting them win one little battle at a time. They're not winning the war. You're just winning that one little battle at a time. Nothing?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he might have had a good point
yeah,
there.
I think it was there.
Like, I
there.
saw his point there.
There goes
but-
the steam. There goes the steam. Dan in Georgia.
Hey, what's up, man? I've been sitting on hold for a fucking hour to tell you guys that Patrice and Norton should have their own show, and then y'all gonna up and say the shit that y'all gonna give them a couple hours in the near future. I mean, my fingers numb from holding this little big ass phone. Hey, I love you guys. Keep up the good work.
All right.
Out there stealing motherfuckers.
Right on. Thanks, Dan. This is what we're going to do, because it's very obvious. We're going to give Patrice O'Neal, like, a 2-hour relationship show. And see what happens. If he wants to do it again after that, it'll be up to him. We'll work that out in the near future, and we'll do it. We'll find a time that makes sense for Patrice.
Great.
In between him being a TV star for VH1 with the Web Junk 20.
You buddy Anthony, you motherfuckers.
And now we'll get now.
I came in this morning. Opie's just like I did come in like a barrel of. Watch out!
Wait. Let me set this up. Let me set this up. Patrice did an unbelievable job when Jimmy was out in Hollywood. We fell in love with Patrice in Washington. Did man? Eric Logan thinks you're just the greatest thing, and we haven't seen him in about a month and a half because Jimmy's back, and we're trying to fit Patrice and Bill Burr in because we love these guys too, and I just noticed a change. Patrice comes in, and it's all like, cha-cha, hey, what's up? like, you motherfucker.
It really was. And it took 2 seconds. It didn't even. I come in, and I'm going to shake hands.
Hold on, nothing bad, by the way.
No. And then Oak gives me the fist like Oak does. And I'm tired of you not shaking my hand, nigga. And Ben, let me tell you something, nigga. You don't call me asking me for breakfast. You paged me for...
No, you thought he had an ulterior motive.
Motive, that's what
to make sure the black guy was going to come in time or something.
Yeah.
And then Opie's like, wow, you really changed ever since you got a hit show. And I said, damn, I really am an ass right now.
Yeah. He's bitching at Ben for... Actually, he's thinking, because Ben calls him up and like 5 times to ask, what do you want for breakfast? What do you want for breakfast?
And not for a second do I think it could actually be legitimate.
No.
I'm like, man, I know what you're doing. And then it added on to the thing like, you know what? Why can't you shake my goddamn hand, Gregory?
I just do the fist.
I know, and he always does the fist, but today I'm going...
Shake my fucking hand.
I'm volatile and shit.
But then you go, you're right. You gave me a tap.
Yeah, I'm like, who am? What did I do?
I'm like, Patrice, while you're out there being a star on VH1 and going to San Francisco to do comedy and maybe another fucking movie, Ant and I sit in that office every fucking morning from 6 to 7 going,
That's it.
This sucks. I don't like being up this early. Ant's on his computer. I'm on my fucking couch reading my newspapers. Nothing changes for us as you're like, cha-cha-cha over here and cha-cha-cha over there.
It was all it took was just that one thing to bring you. That's why you can't have yes people. See, that behavior will get me. If people let me do that, I'll be on the first fucking plane to South Africa, sitting around acting crazy because motherfuckers let me come in and go shake my hand, nigga.
Right.
It's like what the? I'm sorry. What did you say? 0.4 web junk. What the fuck did web junk say?
Your best line about that was like Web Junk 20. It's a hit show for VH1, and like, damn, after 8 episodes, we already have a best of.
We have a best. We have a
Web Junk 20
200-year anniversary after 6 shows.
Yeah, then he's like, it's on so many times they're celebrating their 200th episode.
It's already a syndication.
He's only taped 6, but it's run probably. Someone should do the math. Those 6 shows have probably run close to 100 times.
They're doing a best
a total of 100 times.
Best of show.
Best of.
Oh, that's great. Let's go to Pat in Boston. Pat.
Hi, Jimmy. This is your mother. The black Dr. Phil says, take 1 bitch or replace her with 5. I love you.
Hey, that's a great callback. JT in New York. JT.
Guys, what's up, man?
Hey.
The show is going in a different direction. I don't want to ruin the flow.
No, go ahead.
Patrice, dude, I've been in a relationship now for 4 years. I'm with the lady. She had a kid before. We have a kid together. Man, I ain't got laid in 3 months. And I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I'm not an ugly dude. I get, numbers thrown at me regularly, but do I cheat? Do I stick it out? I've been trying to get laid. I don't know what the fuck to do, man. Help me.
You go, let me tell you something. What do you do for a living?
I'm a full-time student and I'm a barber.
You're a student. You got women friends?
You know what, man? I cut them off because
that's your fucked up. Look, let me explain something to you about having a woman in your life.
Can I just ask one question before you go, Patrice? How old are you, JT?
28.
Oh, okay.
Listen to me, dude. It's like having a company. If you own a business, right, and your secretary is the best, like you go, I'm not fucking. You know what? She knows everything about my company, right? Now, if this lady just ups and gets a better job and fucking leaves, right? Is your company gonna shut down?
No.
You got to keep your company going, even without this person. And the only way you keep the company going is you have a human resources department open. You got to always have some other candidates, some other people ready to be interviewed. You keep it floating out there. You just don't let them infiltrate your time. But what you do is you keep them around, you keep your charm up, you exercise skills. Like if you don't do sit-ups, your stomach gets fat. If you don't talk to bitches, you lose the ability to talk to bitches. So that's why you feel stuck, because if she dumps you off, you've been communicating with her on a regular basis for the last 4 years. So all you know is the little intricacies of your awful shit that you do with her. You got to go get other intricacies with other women, other skills, so you can introduce new shit to her. Because that's what the problem is when they think they know everything you had to say, they're bored with you.
Here's what you've done, Patrice. Here's what the one thing. It's your logic, by the way, is perfect. I would not criticize it. It is perfect, but it is just that. Pure Vulcan fucking logic. You are like Mr. fucking Spock, because you have taken everything, very logical, but completely removed any emotion from it whatsoever. The only factor that you leave out of any one of your analogies, your logic, your fucking teachings, whatever you want to call them, is emotion. The fact that men and women get attracted to each other and stay with each other on an emotional level that is called love.
But Anthony,
yes,
wait a second.
Yeah, okay,
oh, no.
Mr. Spock.
Wait a second.
Oh, no.
Yes.
The black Dr. Phil is about to talk.
Our shit is not, you cannot love a woman like a woman loves you. We, in our soul, we're not people who go booby boo. If you put us in the room and then introduce us to that shit, we would never go, oh, boo 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 boo. We would never rub our thumb over the top of your girl's hand just to show the affection. You would never just constantly clean fucking sleep out of her eye.
You don't think that shit happens?
Because they fag us up into loving them like they love us. So the love they give us, we give it back. But we love like you know what?
Answer for everything.
You know what?
He does. I love him.
How do you love? You know what? You ever had a dog you loved?
Well, probably when I was a kid.
You ever have a dog you love?
Oh yeah,
people
of course.
who love their dog, right? And I'm not saying women are dogs like dogs, but the way you love your dog, that's the way men love. We come in, we sit down, and our dog sits there and has the emotion that we have. That's why that's why a man's best friend is, because it's like, we like, fuck! And the dog's like, fuck yeah! And then you're like, oh, I'm down. And the dog's like, you know what? I'm down too, nigga. So, it's like, that's how we're not emotional like that. We just sit there with our hands on our balls trying to figure it out. And we need something there that's going to let us figure it out. Not always, just, I want to be with you. I want to help you. I want to do things for you. You go, sweetie, you don't understand how much I would love you if you didn't talk to me right now. Like, I would just love you. I would love you if you didn't exercise the privileges that you thought you had. My ex-girlfriend to this day, good friends, man. And we had a talk about why we broke up. And I said, wow. I said, you know what? You see how cool you are right now? I get off the phone and you go, all right, talk to you later, sweetie. And I go, hey, listen, I got to go. And you go, all right, cool. Or I say I'm going to call you back and I don't. And you don't go, why didn't you call me back? You just are cool. She goes, yeah. I go, why couldn't you be that cool when we was together? because it's entitlement. That's the word. She used the advantage that she had in her fucking, in the title that I gave her as girlfriend, and she thought that that's what she's supposed to do. They're not supposed to do that. We can change the whole way they think, man, if we just apply ourselves. She don't cause me problems. She don't. And I told my girlfriend now, who was with me, and this is true, and I'll tell her this, I don't show off. She was with me for 4 years. I've been with her for 6 months.
Oh, my God. Redbeard. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Jump in, Redbeard.
I got a question for you, Patrice. Me and my wife been together about 10 years, and when I'm eating her out and fingering her and just going at it, full blast, best eating she could have, when she's about to climax, she pushes me away and closes her legs, says, "No, I can't." And just says, "Give me the dick, give me the dick." Do you know what's going on?
That's rape fantasy. She feels guilty for the pleasure she's having about sex, and she might have been touch funny. And that's no bullshit. And that's no bullshit. She might have been touch funny because
he does an answer for everything.
Because she does not. That pleasure is guilt for her. And what that is when, like, you read about it when, like, little kids are molested, it's like they feel good when it's happening, but it's like this is bad, and the feeling in the body is good in some fucked up way. I've been with a couple of girls molested, so you talk it through, and it's like what happens is when they get that feeling of like, oh my God, this feels good, they shut down because it's like guilt. It attaches themselves to some fucked up thing. So you gotta just let
it. If someone was choking you with a vanilla ice cream cone, it would be like, oh my God, I'm being choked, but you'd still go, that tastes really good.
Oh my God!
Right.
So you just what you have to do is let her know it's all right, that it wasn't her fault, and it's all right for her to be the whore. Just to let her know it's all right to be a whore.
I want to move on, but the phone calls are too good, man.
Coming in like
Scott
crazy.
in Jersey, what's up?
Yeah, Patrice, you helped me have the best sex I ever had.
Oh.
All I had to say was, it's cold out here.
Oh, we got to play that for you. Go find that. We're going to change gears in a second here. We got to find something for Patrice. But first, it's Janet in Ohio. Janet.
Hello. Patrice, you're full of bullshit. You know that?
Yeah.
I hate to tell you something. There are men, like Anthony said just a little bit ago, that do love each other with women and are very kind, because my husband happens to be that way.
And that's why you're such the pleasant animal you are now. You're just so lovely and just like that. And you know what? The comfort zone you have in talking to me like that, imagine the comfort zone you have with your fucking husband. He does not like you. He gives you things. He gives you things out of obligation, asshole. That's what he does.
Shit,
yes, yes. You couldn't. All right, make me like you right now. Be likable.
All right.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You're so full of bullshit.
Make a sexy voice. The voice you use for your husband when you're turning him on.
When I'm turning him
Exactly.
on?
Repeat the question, because you don't have an answer. You just go, fuck me, love me, feed me. That's what you do. That's what you got. My girl would never get on the fucking phone and talk to other soldiers with your fucking voice, because she knows that, you know what? The only thing keeping motherfucking men from running shit is the fact that we let you talk. Like the fact that I'm allowing you to just talk to your husband. Lets you get up and go, honey, get up, come to bed. Do this, go feed to this, go take care of that. And he goes, okay. And you know what I would say to you? Shut your fucking mouth. You know what? I'm 36. Who the fuck are you talking to? That's what I would say to you. And then what would you say? You're bullshit. That's all you would say. You would understand that the power that you have is the power I let you have.
All right, give Janet a second. Go ahead, Janet.
No. Hey, I happen to be 31, so is my husband. And he doesn't let me talk. We talk because we enjoy each other, and that's the way it should be.
Really? Is that why? When is he on the phone? Is your husband on the phone? Where's he at?
No, my husband's a truck driver. He's
exactly. Wonderful job for a woman like you. That motherfucker's on the road 7.5 days out of 6 just to get the fuck away from you.
You are so fucking full of bullshit because he's not gone 7 days a week. My husband comes
days out of 6.
No,
That is brilliant.
No.
He would rather see the weigh-in station than to see you and your fucking annoyingness. Because I hear the entitlement in your voice. You talking to me like you talk to every guy because your husband enables you to say shit like that. You shouldn't be that comfortable being annoying. You shouldn't be that comfortable. You're a 31-year-old truck driver's wife. Let me tell you something.
I happen to stay home with my 2 beautiful girls that need me, and that's why he gave me the option of doing.
He gave you the option to do?
No, he asked me if I wanted to work or if I wanted to go and stay home. And
he gave you that. He gave you that option. See, that's really that's the silly part of what you're saying. What is the choice between having a career and taking care of your kids? Is there an option to that?
Oh yeah, because kids are a career because you got.
Wait. If you had a choice to work or take care of your children, which one would people say they're gonna do?
More than likely, probably take care of their baby.
Take care of their kids. So where's the option that he gave you? Here's the option he gave you. Stay the fuck home while I drive around away from you. That's the option.
No.
I like how he puts it the lowest common denominator.
Right.
Trace just whittles it down.
Because that's what it is. Because
that's the most. I mean, not all men are that way.
We just spent 8 months trying to get women to listen to the show, and in 1 hour, Patrice says, swept the floor clean, man. They're back to their morning zoos.
This is. But you see what she's saying? I'm an asshole. Hate is the same thing as love.
Male chauvinist.
Do you hear the emotion it's evoking? She's getting built. That turns into pure, raw, fucking prehistoric energy this lady has. She hasn't had it in years.
Prehistoric.
All right. Call me an asshole again, baby. Say it. Just say it.
Because you're an asshole.
You hear how delicious that sounded? Listen, you hear the little giggle?
Patrice, I gotta
that's my
ask
next
you
wife.
I gotta ask you something. Yeah. I gotta ask you. Like the way you sound, you make it sound like every guy is capable of this type of action that you do.
It's absolutely.
But let me put it this way: some guys, their girls are so important to them that it's almost like you're saying, let's say you're in Vegas, you got a pile of fucking chips, pile of chips.
Yeah,
these chips mean a lot to you.
Right.
You seem like the kind of guy that is willing to put that motherfucker down and look, I'm gambling it. If I lose it, what the fuck? If I win, hey, I got twice as much. You are willing to take a relationship and lay it on the line and willing to have it walk out the fucking door.
Anthony, you're a movie genius. What did De Niro say? What was one of his famous lines from fucking Heat?
Oh shit, Heat is one I'm not as familiar with.
He said that don't attach yourself to nothing you can't walk out in 30 seconds or less. And that is how you're supposed to approach it. As soon as you feel the heat on, as soon as you feel like, whoa, this is not fun. There is not one reason why you should have a bad time in a relationship. Why? I come in here, right? If I come in here every day for 4 hours, at what minute do I cause you motherfuckers pain and suffering? At 1 minute, do you cause
702?
702. But do you cause each other pain and stuff? Like, cause you think you can. You come in, you like, what's up, Ope? He goes, what's up, Aunt? Blasey, what we gonna do today? We getting along. Blah. That's a relationship. So at what point there's ups and downs and there's enough fucking downs that's gonna happen without the help of the motherfucker you love.
But don't you think that if you're willing to put yourself in a situation where you're able to walk away in 30 seconds like that, just walk away, that maybe you're putting up some barriers that you could be having an even better time?
No.
If you would invest a little more that you couldn't possibly walk away?
Absolutely.
No.
This is listen.
I'm just playing the pussy whip advocate here.
No. I can only love, and this is anybody. I can only love somebody 90%. That's the most love I can give. That's the highest, because I have to save 10% to survive in case that person ain't shit, in case they leave me, in case they cheat.
You go 100%, then you're shooting yourself.
You go 100%.
You jump out a window. Yeah.
What have you got left for you? You understand? So I need something to survive. Human nature is human nature. I don't plan for it. I just go, I'm going to survive it. So when I say 30 seconds or less, that's euphemism. That's hypothetical. Yeah. But I'm saying, sweetie, if you don't threaten to leave me, just leave me, because I'm not gonna play the game with you. It's like I have to survive. I have to survive without you. If you decide that's the control. Power corrupts. If you give a motherfucker power, they're gonna abuse it. I do comedy for a living. The worst thing you can do when you're bombing in front of a crowd is try to make them laugh. When I bomb, I chase the motherfuckers out the door. Leave, faggot. You don't like it, go. Go fuck your mother and go.
That's a great philosophy.
And you know what they do? They don't leave.
Let's go to Slim. Slim in Georgia. Slim.
What's up now? I just called to call Patrice lying motherfucking ass out.
Go ahead.
First of all, that motherfucker talking about, I don't know where the fuck he got his old lady from. He had to do like Eddie Murphy and go to Africa and get one of them Google bitches. But I'm telling you like this, that motherfucker would not talk to no black girl the way he talking. He was saying, I'm telling you,
dude. You know what? A lot of motherfuckers. I'm a
real black girl, man.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you something, man. That works mostly on black women because black women give you the attitude that you have to control. Now, here's the thing, dude. People hate you. Don't know me, man. People hate me so much that they would do nothing more than to want to see me be a hypocritical, fat fucking asshole. Niggas know me. When I have a girlfriend, man, black, and more black. You don't never see me with no white girl. Half white at the most. Like my girlfriend now, half white. But I'm gonna tell you, I apply it to progressive. Like this. A girl used to go. She was a lawyer. Used to call her bitch. Shut up, bitch. And she used to cry and go, I can't have my friends see me and call me bitch. I'm a progressive black woman because I tapped into a primal thing with her. That's why. Let me tell you who the dirtiest women are. Fuck-wise, who you can fuck easy, a doctor, a lawyer, a fucking professor. You know why? Because all day long they deal with phony men going, yes, Professor Jones, absolutely. When really our relationship with women are, God damn, you got some nice titties. So where when they get off work and you meet them and you go, what do you do for a living? I'm a teacher. Really? All day controlling those kids with a fake relationship? Really? Let me suck on those titties. What? Shut up. Let me see one of them titties. Why are you saying this? I don't know. And then you're fucking a teacher or fucking a doctor. I'm telling you, Oprah is an easy lay.
Let's go to Bob in Pennsylvania. Bob.
Hey, how are you?
Hey. Hey, man.
A couple callers ago, the guy called in and was asking Patrice for help, and Patrice mentioned about, keeping his skills sharp and all that kind of stuff. And I can just honestly say, what he said worked wholeheartedly, and I've been married 10 years, and about 2 years ago, it's that very issue saved my marriage. When we got married, I dropped every contact of females that I ever had, to please my woman. And, from then on, it just kind of got boring, and, our sex life was there, but it was like once a week, but it was out of necessity. It wasn't out of want. Then about 2 years ago, I started, we had 2 kids and, more money. We needed more money, so I started bartending. And, on the weekends, my wife would, we'd get a babysitter. My wife would come down while I was working, and she'd see me interacting with all these people, especially females, because we have a lot of females that come to the club. And I swear to God, from that point, she was fucking me regularly. And it was just it was along that line of what Patrice said. Exactly what he said works.
And if she thought for a minute, this is women, they compete with other women physically. Like, guys compete with other guys mentally. Like, you would be upset if you saw somebody talking to your woman and she was, like, sitting there like this with her hands in her chin, like, listening to some guy's horse shit.
All intently and laughing at his shit. And
this girl is like that. She had to compete with what she has to compete with, which is she starts fucking him more and starts applying herself sexually, knowing that, oh shit, there's another chick that will take my place immediately. That the love you give her, man, she has to earn that love. But the thing is, women don't have And again, do you think this shit is all fucked up? But when did a woman ever need to have skills in the love department, in the getting a guy department? Never. They don't have the skill to keep a guy. We have to teach them the skill to keep us.
All right.
Like my girlfriend is my girlfriend right now. Until she leaves me, then she's somebody else's fucking girlfriend. but I gotta write a book. Yeah, but like I never fuck her the way she the first time we started fucking, she's like, I like when you rub this again. I said, I'm not doing some shit some other motherfucker did. Nigga, you my girl now, bitch. I'm nibbling the back of your kneecap so you can tell the next nigga that you like you like your back of your kneecap nibbled. You want your fucking... I said niggles.
All right, listen. Holy shit.
Hope you've been trying to get rid of this shit for the last hour.
It's classic.
No, honestly, it's great. I mean, we could do another half hour.
There are guys taking notes out there, Patrice.
Nighthawk. Yeah. I've never seen the phones like this. I'm not even kidding. I say a lot, the phones have exploded, and they do, but it's been constant for an hour and a half. Nighthawk, what's up?
Yeah, I just want to agree with Patrice. I'm a truck driver. I do stay on the road to get away from my bitchy wife I've been married to for 17 years.
See
that, Ohio?
See that, Ohio?
Miss Ohio?
No, I'm from Tennessee.
No, not you. There was Janet. There was Janet. There was a lady that called in earlier. Her husband was a truck driver. And it's like, yeah, it's a perfect job to have because you know what? How can you have a job where you like you driving and you long to see your wife?
Yeah.
You understand? It's like you would never be a fucking truck driver. He go, man, I'm gonna work in a fucking warehouse before I be on the road 6 days a week from my beautiful, lovely fucking woman.
There are jobs where all of a sudden you're sent away from your wife or girlfriend or something, and you're just like ripped apart. They're at the airport. Oh, man. And this guy's choosing to leave his wife on a daily basis.
And drive 1,400 miles away and deal and sleep in the back and risk getting killed at a rest stop and fucking and it's like, but I love it's. You know what? Every guy out there, I understand this because it's not loving you is easy, ladies. I love my girl. The thing is, constantly liking her is what the problem is in relationships. She knows when you love her. You love your girl because you fucking bring money home to her. You bring you home to her. But that doesn't mean, like, if I bring myself home to you, can't you fucking just do what I need to do to keep me fueled up to be a man that you can be attracted to? That's what the fuck is going on, ladies. Not that we don't love you, not that I'm a fucking caveman. It's just don't think that I'm supposed to do shit. I'm not supposed to do a fucking thing.
Eric.
Hey, guys. Patrice, I am learning a ton from you today. I'm 36, married 12 years. A while ago, though, you were talking about the dog analogy, and I want to make sure I get this correct. You're saying that if we're out to eat and my wife reaches across the table and eats my steak, I could kick her in the liver?
Oh, well, now, that could fatally injure the dog.
You might be confusing a few different topics here.
Is there a playoff game on the TV at the time?
All right.
But just the last little thing about, like, eating and things like that, here's the thing. It's like, don't you ever get... everybody is in a relationship, but aren't there times in the relationship that your girl does something, and it evokes some type of, not in your mind, it consumes your body how much you don't like her at this moment, and it's not even tangible, but it's things like eating. Yes, waiter, I'll have a steak, some chicken, and Caesar salad, and then what do you have, sweetie? I have a salad, and I just eat some of yours. It's like, bitch, no, you won't. That's codependency. That's infiltrating my space. Get your own. I'll pay double. Order your own fucking chicken. Order the same chicken that I get so you don't taste mine because I see what you're doing. You think that shit is like something, you know what
I didn't even identify that as anything but her
it's
going,
control.
I'm not going to eat it up. But you see it with like X-ray vision. You have like vision like bugs have. Like we see this. Bugs look, there's all kinds of fucking fluorescent shit and infrared and ultraviolet. That's how Patrice sees shit. I see a girl going, I'm really not that hungry. I'll get a salad. I'll eat some of your food so it's not so expensive. He sees this controlling fucking bitch is being codependent through his fucking ultravision.
His sight goes right to the DNA. His sight goes right to the DNA.
Because it's a gut feeling. You feel how you feel. Feelings are real. So if you feel something and you're a rational person, you go, okay, usually I'm a rational dude, but I'm feeling something right now.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Sometimes I might overreact. It might be 3 times out of 10 or some shit. I might be wrong on it. But it's like, look, why are you eating from my? It's ours. It's something of yours that's now mine.
I never would have thought of that in a million years.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you're not hungry. Order 10 steaks, and we'll put it in the bag or we'll throw it away. But you're not gonna fucking not order so that you can eat off my fucking.
This is what we're gonna try to do.
It.
2 more phone calls, and then we're gonna take a break because we've been going like an hour and a half here.
All right.
Susan in Vegas.
Damn.
Hi, I have a question for Patrice.
Yeah.
I've been having an affair with this guy for quite a while, and his wife is like the woman from Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
She's a total bitch. Everything is about her. She's the center of her own universe. And I'm the total opposite. And I'm wondering if you think that maybe I'm playing my cards right and he might actually smarten up and leave her one day.
No, I'll tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Because every man, every woman, everything wants to have his cake and eat it too. You are the eat it too. It's like unless you give him an ultimatum, which is not the ultimatum like, hey, you going to leave her, me or him. What you do is you love yourself enough to leave. You don't make a big deal out of it. You go, sweetie, I understand you love your wife and you love me too, but you know what? Time is ticking for me, and I'm just gonna go. And you go with love.
The ultimatum.
You go with love. You don't say fucking leave him or me. You just go with love. You just mwah. You know, it was great. Just be good to me, basically, which a lot of women don't like. You know, remember that song? Just be good to me. Friends, tell me I am crazy, that I'm wasting time with you. You'll never be mine. But he's treating you good. That's what the thing is. He's treating you how you want to be treated. But if you want more, don't say you want more, because you got to understand, our thing is not our body. We give our bodies freely. He's not giving you anything that he gives a fuck about. Time is what's important to us. So the more time you can get him to spend with you, the more important you are to him. So right now, he doesn't want to give. It's just like a woman that doesn't want to take it in the ass. It's like, I give you some pussy, but I don't want to go to the ass. That's all right. He's giving you dinner and a movie and sneaking around from time to time, but he's not giving you the ass, which is him, which is the title.
And she wants that,
And
though.
you want the title, but you can't. Just like a guy can't force ass fucking on you, you can't force time on him. You can't rate time. So you gotta, like, step back and allow him to desire
let me
to
tell
give you
you
that time.
the ultimatum doesn't work. Don't give the ultimatum.
Don't give the ultimatum.
And the have your cake and eat it too thing that you brought up is interesting. What if the cake is drunk? What if the cake is drunk?
It's that rum cake.
Now it's rum cake,
It's a piece of that rum
and it's
cake,
drunk,
and it's made with scotch.
and the cake gives you an ultimatum. You want to see how fast you run out the fucking door and leave that cake to rot by itself? Oh, you buy frosting for that cake every 3 months, and it costs a lot. But you will run from that fucking drunk cake.
Wow.
Yeah,
and right to the cupcake.
Just sweetie, just walk away without him feeling like he's being pressured, because that a lot of people, like a lot of women do that. They don't want to just break up with you. They want you to be an asshole, so they hate you. They don't want to just walk away. Don't try to do something to, like, fuck him up so that he, like, okay, like, call his fucking house and say that you're the girlfriend, so that he fucking hates you, and then say, you fucking cunt, die, and you go, fuck you, and then you feel better because it was like, oh, he's an asshole, I can hate him now.
Yeah.
What you do is, look, you know what the fuck you was in. There was no the contract. You just got caught up. You're in love. Now, put it on you. Step off. Just say, okay, I'm going to be done with this part of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you're going to get him to go, you know what, I left my fucking wife. But then to really be honest, sweetie, if he left his wife, would you really still be into him as much as you into him now?
All right, here we go.
Would you?
She's gone. Here's the last phone call, because we don't want Patrice to blow his load. We're going to give him a show, a relationship advice show in the very near future on 202. Jeannie, New York, finally.
Hi, I've been married for a year and a half, been with the same guy for 5 years, and thank you, Patrice, for finally saying the way it is. I think the key to a good relationship is that the woman has to realize that this is the way it is.
Wow, look at that.
Yep, and a lot of women feel that, but it's hard for a woman. That goes against everything about women in this society now.
Right.
Which is to submit to a man or to be humble to a man. It's against what we do. And so what she's saying is just nature. She's attracted to her man because she can't run over the motherfucker. She love him because she can't stomp on his guts. That's why she's into him. That's why my girl's into me, because she can't abuse me.
All right, stop there.
I love it.
We're going to take a break.
My God, Patrice.
A lot of people are suggesting a name for the show that Patrice could have in the near future. Yeah, we like the Black Dr. Phil. That was good. Someone else is suggesting Bitch Management with Patrice O'Neal. If you got a good name for Patrice O'Neal's show for 202.
Relationship Junk 20.
There you go.
Bitch Junk.
Bitch Junk 20.
Use the instant feedback and give us suggestions for the name of Patrice O'Neal's relationship show he's going to do in the near future for us.
I love my girl, by the way. Just let y'all know.
All right, we'll do a one-shot. We'll do a one-shot show with you, a couple hours, and see where it goes. Maybe it'll be a regular feature for a while. You never know. But we want to stop here so you don't blow your load, so you have more stuff that you can do on your own.
He could go for fucking days and not blow his load on this subject.
All right, we're going to take a break. We got a song that someone sent in, Patrice, for you. We're going to play it for you next because we really got to regroup here.
All right.
It's about that rest stop story, and they put it to music for you. It's pretty funny. I don't think you've heard it yet. All right, we'll do that next.
Sweet.
Clean cut white guy. Abercrombie and Fitch. What's up, man? He goes.
Holy shit. Did you hear me, E-Rock?
No.
And you've been doing so well. What the fuck?
You said to have it ready.
E-Rock.
Oh my God! Play back the fucking show. I'm not even gonna defend. I said after the break.
Oh my God!
At first we were gonna play it during that break, but then we went so long ago. After the break, you'll hear the song.
Is this on?
That,
I bring nothing to the table. I bring nothing to the table. I bring nothing to the table.
E-Rock. You lose, what were they, GBDs?
He just lost 20 GBDs.
20 GBDs.
And he's been doing really a lot better lately, too, man. Just listen. Sometimes we change in mid-sentence.
You know something?
Now
Danny walked into the studio, opened the door, pointed at E-Rock, and laughed at him. E-Rock, I got to be honest. I never listen to what Opie says as far as instructions go on how this show is run. And even I knew he wanted to go to break and then come back with that song because we should, take a break.
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna use to regroup. To be honest,
E-Rock. What happened?
Anyone else want to come in and point at him and laugh before we go to break?
They're all raising their hands. Okay, everybody who wants to, come on in and point at him and laugh.
I bring nothing to the table.
Oh, there's Travis, Dan. Oh, look, they're all.
Oh, even interns.
Oh, E-Rock's throwing things. Steve, should he have done that?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
No.
Good Lord. Shame on you.
Yeah, well.
That was terrible.
That was really.
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
I bring nothing to the table.
Boring.
Oh, is that horrid?
You all right?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah,
maybe just a little bit.
I think we got a new clip. Yeah, I couldn't hear it.
All right, so this is what's going to happen.
All right, spell it out, Opie.
Just fucking get it. Everybody. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. Patrice O'Neill sitting in for Jim Norton today.
Master of puppets are pulling the strings. Master of puppets.
That fucking guy made it through, bro.
The crooner guy made it through on American Idol last night.
They threw the hot bitch off. We knew they would.
The stripper-looking girl.
I thought America wouldn't throw her off because she's a hot bitch.
No.
But she was the one that sounded like she was doing karaoke more than anyone. She did Because the Night.
Yep.
And there's already hot pictures of her on websites and stuff. I guess she did a photo shoot for Maxim with her twin sister back a few years ago.
Fine.
She's going to be all right, but American Idol's just not for her.
Was it I didn't watch. Was it America throwing them off, or was it Simon and
It was the first round of America throwing people
The voting
off.
was so perfect.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I am so suspicious. Now that I'm into this American Idol for the first time, it's the 5th season?
Yeah.
And now I'm really watching it. I took a peek here and there like everybody else with the goofy people.
Yep.
But now when it's down to real competition, I've never gone this far with American Idol, but it's something about it. I will be there to the end. The voting was so perfect. I'm like, you know what? America's not voting.
Nah,
There's got to be some kind of little thing in the rules where, like, yeah, they're paying attention to what America's saying, but I think there are some behind-the-scenes finagling going on.
You have to look and realize Copacabana guy was a given. He was going to get thrown out.
Given.
The other guy that got thrown out was he was horrible. He couldn't sing, and he had a little creepy look to him.
Yeah, he did.
So he had to go. I had the guys picked. I knew they were going to throw those two out. The girls, I was more expecting that black chick with the real frizzy big.
Oh, the one that
big
looks
head
like
of
she's
hair.
a tranny.
Which one's that?
She kind of has a little manly look to
Not
her.
the little girl that can fucking sing.
Dude.
She's going
Paris!
Paris is going far.
That fucking girl is a genius. I don't know why she's on that show.
train to Georgia.
She's going far.
She's fucking amazing.
Got that little voice and everything.
She's the one I picked to go all the
win?
way, but now I don't know.
They
I'm not so
never
sure.
fucking America's just because you know who votes is little teenage white girls, and it's like when the I don't even know how Fantasia pulled it off.
Fantasia pulled it off, and
No, she's going to go a long, long way.
she'll go far. But I think a guy's going to win this year.
Really? Joe
yeah.
Cocker?
We all want Joe Cocker, man.
They like that guy.
Taylor Hicks.
And he got the retarded movement to him.
Yeah.
How's he getting away with being Joe Cocker?
Dude.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's he's doing an impression and he's on American
Not even
Idol.
Joe Cocker. Jim Belushi's John Belushi. John Belushi's Joe Cocker.
It's Joe Cocker meets Ray Charles, man. If Belushi was doing it. I love the guy, though, with the gray hair.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me?
And the thumbs.
Anthony's performing for Pal Talk right now.
And I sing.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
That's what he does, and it's
think he'll
fine
make it?
now.
Huh?
You think
No,
he'll get
no.
it?
Because it's fine now, but like we
They're
were
gonna
bringing
keep
up
him
in the
for a while.
office, once they do theme shows, where all of a sudden, like Barry Manilow comes in, they sit him down, and they have to do only a Barry Manilow song.
Yeah.
Today, sitcom themes. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is life. And what you get, come on, have a ball. Sunday, Monday.
Happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday. Happy days.
Yeah, how are they going to get those thematic shows with some of these assholes in there? Well, we're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Anthony hates the crooner on that show.
Crooner, it's a
He made
one-dimensional.
it through, by the way.
I know.
We were hoping he would get voted off.
One-dimensional singing. He's done.
Yeah,
that's like Joe Cocker guy. I'm sorry, he's got a couple of layers to him, but crooner is always one-dimensional. It doesn't matter what category they give him. They're like, okay, rock songs from the fucking 70s.
Yeah.
Well, we were just another band out of Boston on the road trying to make ends meet.
Dude.
It doesn't fucking work.
When they showed him last night,
Yeah.
all I could think about was your impression yesterday. I was laughing so hard at myself on the couch last night. Like, what? They had nailed this
So
one.
you hate the crooner.
Oh,
the
God, I
crooner's
can't
done.
stand him. But
Gone.
Then the Puerto Rican John Candy guy, he got voted off.
Puerto Rican John Candy or Fat Gomez Adams.
Yeah, he got voted
As
off.
I like to call him. He was the one that did Copacabana badly.
Who's the best guy, probably?
Best guy? It's between like the shaved head guy that did the Bon Jovi song.
rocker, the
Rocker's
that's married to
good.
his
Yeah.
Dead or alive. He's
Wow.
just screaming it out.
But he's good,
He
though,
fucked
right?
up.
Yeah, he's really
Yeah,
good.
but you know, he's getting a little annoying because they did that Take It Easy song to
Yeah,
start
the
American Idol
Eagles
last
song,
night.
Take It Easy.
That was actually really cool. I thought they did a great job. But then the alt-rock singing dude, shaved head with the fancy like sideburn crap that he has to design every night, he jumped in with Take It Easy.
Yeah, because they
and
have
took
like,
everyone else out of the game, I thought.
They have all
He
the
has a great
singers
story, though, dude.
do
He's got-
like their
Great
own
story.
parts.
Yeah, what's the story, Patrice? And let me tell you what's going to happen.
His
in auditions, I'll help you out.
Go ahead, but his story.
He's been
is
singing forever in
singing
local
for men.
clubs and bars.
He quit his career to help raise marry a woman and raise her kids.
Her kids. You think that's going to be
America loves that kind of shit.
Yeah, but you think that's going to be the case when he makes top 5? He's going to say goodbye to her.
Oh, of course, that's not the point. Get rid of that sludge. But it's like right now that'll get him to that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People just love, and a rocker might win it just because you want to take bets now. Who'll win? I think he'll win it just because
think
Bo
he'll
Bice
win?
should have won it last year.
Yeah.
Well, you know who I like now that I took a second look is the guy that did Simple Man.
Yeah, but
I want to see what he's going to come up with
He puts a little
next time.
too much. He might not have any diversity whatsoever either. He's another like growler. Yeah. Because
And
they
don't
had
forget
it
Fat Mama, though.
last night. They did the fucking Eagles song, and they come out and to hear all their different styles. They had lisping guy from Levittown, who just like, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women. Cindy Brady singing, and then
Four, they wanna hold me. 2, they wanna stone me. 1 says she's a friend of mine. And then take it easy.
Like he should be singing Metallica, you know? He's singing like,
Take it easy.
How about Fat Mama? What do you think she's
Fat
gonna
Mama,
do?
Mama could sing.
Man Diesel,
but she's got an ass that.
Holy shit!
It's all ass.
Dude, that ass moves differently
She
than
is
the rest
big.
of her body, though. It
She's
has a
big
mind of
all
its own.
over, and then her ass takes on proportions where I cannot. Whenever that ass is on the screen, nothing else is in. I get tunnel vision. Everything's blurry, and I just see that ass.
She got that little torso. That's why it's like it's like that short midget's torso.
Oh, that little kid from Levittown almost actually got caught in her orbit because her ass has gravity.
But she can, and she was smart because I missed. I saw her sing. I went to sleep. They haven't seen it since. But she sang like a rock song.
Right.
Yeah.
Her song was like, and that was smart to do because that's their whole thing. Is like, can you sing songs that's not your song?
You know what?
You know,
It
that's your
amazes
thing.
me. And here's the difference between the black contestants and the white contestants on American Idol. Black people can get up there and take a rock song or any other song and make it their own. They could add twists to it. Take a rock song and there's trills in it and shit like that. Make it like changing the arrangement and everything and make it sound good. The white guys and girls pretty much are doing the song the way you hear it on the record.
Yeah.
And that's why I think most of the black singers that have been in the finals have looked better and come off better because they put a little extra something into it like that.
But getting back to Mandiza, whatever the hell her name is.
Yeah.
Her ass is like, you ever try to carry like a bucket of water? And all of a sudden you get that water moving and you try to balance it out.
Are you saying that's what her ass is? A balanced bucket of water?
Well, it moves. It moves differently from her body. Like it's a bucket of water, and you push to the left a little too much, and now the water's in motion. And you're trying to balance it all out
I understand your
again.
point, but that ain't even covering it. I'm thinking hefty bag full of mercury. Like, try carrying a hefty bag full of mercury.
And you're squeezing and it flies out both sides of the fist.
All it takes is for a little bit to get over one side of your arm, and the whole thing goes.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just,
I'll pop it though.
And you're like,
you would?
I'll pop it.
Of course you would.
I'd fucking pop that
You
mess.
also like the hottie from Flavor of Love. Of course
I do
you're
like
popping.
a mess. I just would love to
just
see
a
that.
pig.
Just to watch her any belly button.
And then they voted off the emotional chick that looks like she's like one bed review away from razor blades and a warm bath.
oh, right, the chick that did the kind of almost operatic bullshit.
And they were very careful how they talked to her at the end of the show.
Yeah, 'cause
they
she'd
know
kill
she's
herself.
I believe that she's emotionally unstable.
Yeah.
She's like the chick from American Beauty, you know. She's got that like kind of creepy look to her.
Yeah, a
you
little
know?
creepy.
She looks like she would, I don't know, do something bad to herself.
Well, they're gone.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. I think it went as it should have.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, though, I don't know.
You got to finally get rid of Lisp guy.
I don't know, because now you're thinking America's voting.
They're not voting, Anthony. Stop.
Dude.
Stop.
America's voting. It's American
Stop.
Idol.
They're not voting.
Ryan Seacrest tells you how many calls they've taken.
Stop.
It's true.
I hate Ryan Seacrest, by the way.
It has
Paula's
to
doing
be.
better this year, though.
Paula, I hate her, too.
But did you see
Paula, because she has to say something nice about everybody.
She's trying to change.
Stop.
They flipped her up. And do you see, like, how every guy now, since she got, like, accused of fucking that dude, every guy sings a song to her?
Yeah, they're all getting...
I love you, Paula. Can you suck my dick? I love you, Paula.
I love when they change the words to put her name in there.
Everybody's trying to tap into the fact, and like he got voted out, some bald dude or whatever, but he was singing to her.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Will you dance with me, Paul?" And she's just like, "I can't." like they told her, "No more jerking off the contestants, you stupid."
Sweet Paula Abdul.
It's just you know, it just makes you sick. But it's you cannot not watch it.
I love it.
You like to see people's fucking dreams destroyed, man.
I'm surprised. And that's what it is. It's more about destroying the people than it is watching people win.
Everyone thinks their votes count. No way. It's five guys behind the scenes. Because the voting was too perfect. America's not that smart.
So you think
America's filled with dummies.
You think America didn't vote for Carrie Strug or whatever her name, or Carrie Underwood or whatever?
Carrie Underwood.
You don't think America voted for anybody who won?
I told Anthony for Carrie Underwood, after watching the show, I think I watched 2, maybe 3 episodes. I said she's going to win it all. Don't even need to watch.
She was really good.
It was guaranteed to me.
I thought Bo Bice was going to win it. I just thought he was very good, man.
There's audio of me on this radio show a year ago, whenever the last Idol, saying she will win, and it was so early on. It was
you gotta watch. You gotta keep watching.
It had nothing to do with America.
Because it was easy this time around. Once you start getting deeper into it, and they're knocking more people off, and now there's more talented people, then you'll start noticing, like, why the fuck they throw that person off? So you'll notice it is the stupid American public.
I think Patrice is onto something. I think they're finally ready to get some kind of rock dude in there.
I mean, Bo Bice, people were so upset with that dude. Was far and away the best. Like, he made me. I never watch American Idol ever until like I caught him. I was like, damn, this white boy, because my racism.
Was a performer.
My racism kicks in right away.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this fucking white boy. He's singing like, and I'm like, all right, he's all right. And then I watched him, I said, damn, Bo Bice, this motherfucker is good.
And he was able to make songs his own, like change him around a little bit.
Fucking guy could sing, but I always thought, like, here's the reason why I believe America votes, is because, and I said this before, Clay. That is an American thing, how Ruben beat Clay.
Yep.
Cause that says America is less comfortable with fags than they are with niggas. Like, if it was like, they voted for a nigga because it's like, I ain't voting for this faggot.
I ain't voting for a faggot.
And if it was up to the judges
you made
or somebody.
us vote for the black man. You made us.
And
you tricked us on that one.
The 5 people you talking about would have voted for Clay. That would have been their choice.
Clay was just better. The guy was better than Ruben.
I don't think Clay was better than Ruben.
I think Clay was better.
Ruben was average.
You think Clay was better than Ruben?
I think he's a flaming faggot, but I think vocally, he blew Ruben away. The guy has range. I was going to say range up the ass, but
you know what? I
his
can't
ass
even
might
argue.
be full.
I want to argue, just to argue, but he might be better, but it's just like that's America. So that even validates
He
the
sold
point even
more fucking albums. He sold, you know how many albums that little faggot has sold? much more than Ruben. That right there.
Well, there's more people for Clay to sell it to, what I mean?
A lot of old people like this shit.
All right, so when is American Idol on again? Monday?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I think it's on right now. I think we're missing an episode.
Now, Monday and Tuesday, they have the girls on Monday, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Or Tuesday.
The girls on Tuesday, the guys on Wednesday, and then they vote people off on Thursday. Thursday's the best one to DVR because you just want to get to throwing people off.
See all the dreams deferred.
By the way, I don't know if we're going to get to this today because the show is just flying by. We did this with Patrice about a month ago. Hot country songs, the top 10 country songs.
I love this.
There's 6 new ones in the top 10, so. Because the honky tonk badonka gonk.
Honky tonk badonka donk?
Yeah, that's still in the top 10.
Of course it is. You see the video? It's fantastic.
Just Might Make Me Believe is still in there. When I Get Where I'm Going is still in the top 10. And Jesus Take the Wheel. We had fun with those songs.
Jesus Take the Wheel.
But there's new ones like Your Man, Living in Fast Forward. What hurts the most?
Living in fast forward, probably the story of the guy getting fame.
Get drunk and be somebody. She don't tell me to. And tonight I want to cry. So
she don't tell me to. Sounds like the first 2 hours of this program today.
You know, we might have to go down this road because some of these titles are really good. We got to play the song for Patrice. Just to back up a bit for the new listeners, we're gaining new listeners every day. Patrice told an unbelievable story about his trip to Boston. He stopped at a rest area to rest his eyes, and it was very cold out, and a guy was banging on his passenger window saying, "Hey, it's cold out here."
That'll shock you.
He was pretty much hitting on Patrice. Patrice was so stupid he had no idea. He told the guy, "Hey, man, why don't you just go inside? There's McDonald's there, whatever."
As the guy's trying to pull his door handle, like, open the door and get in with
some
Patrice.
coffee, man.
So he left without any nookie from Patrice and got in his, what was it again?
Subaru Outback
with a Christmas tree on top.
Patrice is lecturing him.
You know, you should make it seem like you don't want to be with me.
Right.
And I might let you in the vehicle.
Right. It was a great story on the show. And Spoon Man, one of our faithful listeners, came up with this. They took your story and put it to song. Listen to this, Patrice.
Fantastic.
There's a guy looking in my window. Clean cut white guy. Abercrombie and Fitch. What's up, man? He goes,
cold out here.
I go, what?
It's cold out here.
And he tries my handle on my door. He pulls my door handle.
Holy shit.
It's cold out here.
Well, go inside. Go inside. It's coffee in there. Now, I'm sitting there not thinking anything except for this is some crazy motherfucker who needs warmth, and I'm going, well, you know, I'm sorry, dude, but, you know, you're not going to warm up in my fucking car, you know? So, he walks away. I'm looking at him. And I'm still not... My energy still isn't like, what the fuck? I'm just like, that was weird. You know?
That's a little odd.
New York, you know?
Yeah.
It's cold out here.
So, I watch him, this motherfucker gets into a Subaru Outback with a Christmas tree on top and drives away. And that's when the adrenaline kicked in. I said, this motherfucker, he was going to suck strange black dick before he went home to take a Christmas tree to his fucking family. This guy was a fag. I didn't know. I thought he was just a creepy cold guy. So it was almost like I let something evil escape. Your husband is trying to suck strange gangster cock, and it was just like Gangsta Fag song. It was a well-dressed fucking businessman type. Sucking dick at a Connecticut
White
restaurant.
dude. Do you think the family he's bringing that fucking Christmas tree home has any clue
that their husband is sucking rest stop dick and has a rest stop code? Like, I'm going, if I was a fag, is that the code? It's cold out here. Fucking faggot, huh?
Spoon Man, good job, man.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Let's go to Mickey. Mickey, what's up?
Hey, buddy. You grew up in Boston, okay? I'm over here in Saugus. How the hell you fucking know? You leave a half hour any direction of Boston, you pull over a fucking rest area, you're in Pickle Park, baby. How the
Pickle Park? Pickle Park. I miss Boston.
Baby.
I actually rested.
I was using the rest stop to fucking rest. What a... Ooh.
Yeah, God forbid you use a rest area to rest.
I'm horrified. You know why I stopped pulling over on... You know how sometimes you'll pull over on the shoulder?
Yeah.
On the highway?
You don't want to do that.
What?
Never. You ever feel the strength of an 18-wheeler when it's flying by?
The whole car moves.
Shakes your car. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop at a rest stop, and I just was gonna.
Dude, you're a brave man. You really do stop on the side of the road sometimes.
I used to, not anymore, because I just one day, you get
even just to stop to change drivers or something because there's nowhere to pull over. It's scary as shit. I can't imagine that I'm gonna be able to sleep a few minutes on the side of a highway. You feel the whole car
You
lift
feel-
up
it's
in the air.
It's just the power of that truck is just
No
brutal.
fucking way.
Yeah, so
Ain't
I
gonna
didn't know,
happen.
man. I really didn't. I was so, I'm being so honest when I tell you that dude knocking. I just did not. I just thought it was a weird. I'm just used to. You know how you live in New York. You used to weird people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know.
We're gonna try to move on to other things. Big Kev is in studio. He's got a plug for something he's doing this weekend, right?
What's
Big
going
Kev?
on, Kev?
I'm doing the New York Comic Con at the Javits Center.
The Comic Con, the comic convention at the Javits Center.
Yes, it's
this is different than the Sci-Fi Con, of course.
It's a little different.
A little different. Different clientele.
Little different clientele.
You don't get people dressing up like Klingons and
oh no, I'm
such.
sure some of them will be there.
A few of them will be there.
Yeah, it's at the Javits Center today, tomorrow, and Sunday. 4 to 8 today, 11 to 7 tomorrow, and 11 to 6 on Sunday.
And
it's like Superman, Batman, and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah, that
What's the
and-
most expensive comic right now?
Oh, I don't even know.
Like, what's a big one? Like,
Have to be
number one, Superman. or something?
Superman number one.
Superman,
Action,
Spider-Man?
Action Comics number one. which
Spider-Man one.
Superman.
Probably a biggie.
Spider-Man.
By the way, screw all that. It's good to see you live.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, we've had a lot. I had a lot
He
of
went
phone
through-
chats.
Well, he
with
went.
Kev.
All right. Well, if people remember, Big Kev had his stomach stapled. You used to weigh how much?
Close to 600.
Close to 600 pounds. You're down at what now?
About 275.
That's fucking amazing.
He cut himself in half, basically. All right?
More than half.
Yeah.
Two
Right.
halves.
So
400
amazing.
pounds or something?
No, it would be if 275 and 275 would
That's
be
how much I weigh.
550, and if he said almost 600, it's a
little more.
Oh, my God.
Maybe
Kev, really?
he cut
Yeah.
himself 52%.
Right.
How's
I was
that?
going through some old
About.
pictures and found some from NEW when you were
Ooh,
hanging out
yeah.
and forgot how huge you were.
Not only that, so he loses all the weight, right? So now he's got all the extra skin. He went in and got that removed, which was like serious surgery.
Life-threatening shit.
Well, actually, part one, I have to actually have another one still to go.
Is there any way to keep from having the skin? Like, can you work out? And
Once your skin is stretched to the point where it can't snap back, there's no other alternative other than to have it removed.
Oofa.
And sometimes that looks worse than like the fat.
Oh yeah, how many
Wow.
pounds of fat or skin they take off? I should say.
In the first surgery, it was about 35 pounds.
35 pounds of skin.
35
They just
pounds of
cut off his body.
I lost 35 pounds in 7.5 hours.
He's going to show us the scar eventually.
Eventually. Yeah. Wow. It's actually about 42 inches.
Would you
Starts
not
my
do it
back.
again if you could? Would you like lose it on some old fucking rowing machine?
Well, no,
fucking
because
Abflex?
Well, I had a medical condition, so
there's an old
this
picture
is
of
the
him.
only way. Yeah, that's
fucking.
You can't even really tell there because you need someone like
And he
standing
remember we
next
used to
to
hang
him.
out with y'all just to see, like, you know, you listen like your bodyguard when you
Yeah.
walk up the street, you just
Yeah.
be by yourself. Like back in a couple of years ago,
Yep.
Kevin's with you, and it's just like you, your girl, and him. It's like all bodyguardish and shit.
That's right.
But it was just a fat man with a problem.
That's it.
All right, listen. Also, we got guys outside. They want to do American Mess today. Where's Steve?
You're I don't know.
Or Ben.
Get him in here. But Kev, you're going to be actually now. This is interesting. Kev is not just going to go there as like a guest or to watch things.
Yeah.
He is going to be signing.
Yes, that's true.
You're going to be sitting at a table and signing as Big Kev.
That's true.
From the O&A show.
Yeah.
Wow.
5 to 6 today, 2 to 3 tomorrow, and 1 to 2 on Sunday.
Go down, meet Big Kev.
And I'll have some Opie and Anthony stuff with me
Cool.
as well, some paraphernalia.
Very
And also
good.
I have 2 pair of tickets to give away. If anyone is interested, they should call in and speak to Travis.
Yeah, they're not really interested.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not.
I mean,
I'm trying.
Kevin Smith going to be there?
Yes, he'll be there tomorrow.
So maybe they're interested
And,
a little bit.
That's
Mila
cool.
Jovovich will be there tomorrow.
Mila Jovovich.
Also.
She's very hot.
Very. She's going to be on our show next week, I believe.
Nice.
All right. Very good, Kev.
Thank you.
We got Joey Mack outside. Which one's Joey? Joey, that's you, right? Joey Mack is 31 years old. He's from Washington Township, New Jersey. He's a paranoid schizophrenic.
Wow.
His occupation is pizza delivery guy. Info on this guy: musician who doesn't play live shows.
What does he
Sounds
do?
like a man's dick caught in a dirt devil, whatever that means. Is that something Steve wrote down? Steve will help us out here. And he also thinks planes are going to crash into any building he is in.
Well, we all think that.
He says he's the next American Mess, something we've been doing every Friday on the program. Some Fridays is a complete bust. No one shows up. Other Fridays, people show up. Mm-hmm. Just looking for unusual people to show up.
Does he think a plane is going to crash into this building right now?
I didn't
I would
ask.
assume if that's his phobia.
It certainly stopped him from coming in last week because he was supposed to be here last week, and he freaked because he found out he was coming to New York City.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, New York City's
Did
gotta
you write,
freak him out.
sounds like a man's dick caught in a dirt devil? Who wrote that down?
I think Bill copied that off of his bio.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
We have
one
a few
second.
songs he did as well.
Oh, really?
MySpace, yeah.
Let's go to Andy. Andy!
Hey, guys, what's up?
What's up?
I just wanted to thank you guys for coming in on Friday. You know, I know not all satellite radio hosts come in on Friday, so I just wanted to thank you guys.
Yeah, it's begun, right? Howard's only doing 4 days a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shows that he still has passion to do this.
Yeah, they had to lull the listeners into that one because a lot of them would have been pissed off if right off the bat they go, "Hey, I'm paying, but I'm paying for 4 days worth of shows."
Yeah.
Now that's exactly what you're paying.
There you
for.
go. There's a guy that still has the energy and the passion to do radio.
That's going to give you a good show.
He couldn't wait to get the 4-day work week going.
He waited how many weeks? 8 weeks for. Waited. How long has he been on?
I don't even know.
However many weeks he's been on,
month and a half maybe.
That's how long he waited to come up with best ofs.
Yeah. So there you go. There's your hero. He does 4 days a week because he still has the passion to do this.
Hey, what's the deal with David Lee Roth over at K-Rock?
Why?
I'm kind of hearing that that midday show, that awful JV and Elvis or whatever their name is, is going to be doing his shift for a little while.
For a little while?
And then Kid Chris over at YSP is going to be doing his shift for a while, and Kid Chris was kind of sounding like he's going to be there for a little while.
Does anyone know?
And after 8 weeks, David Lee Roth is taking a vacation.
David Lee Roth is a complete disaster in radio here in New York City. It's too bad the rest of the country doesn't get to listen to David Lee Roth. It is god-awful.
Yeah.
And the company,
What would you do to help him?
Infinity Broadcasting knows they made a huge mistake, and I think that might be one of the reasons that someone is flying in.
You
from
think,
LA,
you think it's possible to do better?
Huh?
You think it's possible to do like what?
Dude,
what's bad? Like what? I don't know. It's like what?
Dude, he had a couple meetings, and they gave him a tryout in Boston, and anyone could. I'm convinced almost anyone could be entertaining on the radio for 4 hours. Almost anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is doing this day in.
Now do it tomorrow.
Yeah, do it tomorrow.
Now the next day. Now
we're having a great show today. You know what? Monday comes, no one's going to give a shit.
Wipes the slate clean, Patrice.
And that's the problem with the business we're in. You have to perform every fucking day. And he just doesn't have it.
The pressure's on every day, damn it.
These famous people, they don't have the work ethic that, they don't have what it takes to, try to come up with new stuff for a radio show. Mm-hmm. It's a disaster. I could have told them as soon as they signed him.
I'm going to change the subject, though. Did you get Bob's email? Yeah. We're meeting with him, I guess, when?
Yeah, next week.
Next week? Okay.
Yeah.
Just changing the subject completely.
Yeah, there's, now people want us. Now they're going to have to pay for it.
Right.
So, where were we with that? Yeah, so we don't know why David Lee Roth is all of a sudden, not working, but it can't be for a good reason.
No.
It can't be
not after 8 weeks.
It can't be because he deserved a vacation.
You don't take 8 weeks on the air, and then, especially in the high-pressure situation that is, and where you want this morning show to succeed, and have them take time off. We were here, I think, a year before we took time off. Just doesn't work.
What is David Lee? What is that one?
That's parody song.
Oh, the song? Yeah, forget it. I thought Joel Hollander was smarter than that, to be honest with you. He was hoodwinked by David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
I thought he knew what radio was all about. So, you want to talk to this Joey Mack guy?
Let's bring him in.
Joey.
And be a little fearful.
Yeah, it's American Mess. This is Joey Mack.
I feel bad for mental people.
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How you been,
Very good. Very good, sir.
Very good, man.
Doing all right. How are you?
You take a listen to the music?
The music.
Listen to it a little bit.
What's this about, the music?
CD, it's about dogs and all kind of bestiality.
We like the
different weird stuff.
We like the spontaneity of
it's not one of
on.
those songs you hear on the radio that's going to make you cry. It's one of those songs where you just blow stuff out and make people laugh, make people real gangster.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fun like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we just knock stuff out. We're not pulling any punches when we lay down our tracks in the studio.
I like that. You make that up.
Well, and
pull any punches thing.
Pull any punches.
When you talk about we, you're talking about yourself and all the other people that live within your head, or is it a real band?
Well, the lyrics get written down. The lyrics get written down, and my initial thing was, I'm not saying this, man. He's like, come on, man, we'll get you a Ferrari. No, I don't drive a Ferrari yet, but you know, offered a Ferrari, I'm singing it. Come on, let's go.
So this music's going to get you a Ferrari.
No, it won't. It won't ever. Like, logistically speaking.
So you don't write your lyrics. Someone else is writing this, and you have a voice?
But he bases it upon, like, you know, like we do a therapist session. You lay down in the chair and tell me, you know, everything that happened, everything that went on. You know, you lay down in the chair, you tell me what's happening with, there's a lot of songs about jizzing. Like, you know, Miggs, you know, he's just like,
you like the jizz.
He throws the jizz at, you know, Jodie Foster, and it's just like outrageous, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, of course.
Like, so he just wanted to catalog this aspect of the paranoid schizophrenic and how much he likes to pleasure himself, you know. Maybe he fears having a kid. Maybe he fears love. Maybe the last girl was so terrible to him. So that's the way he is. I want to write this down. Come on, Joe.
And this is
you for me.
This is about you, kind of thing.
Yeah, it really is. He takes from outside of me. He can look at me and he can say, "All right, this is what I see coming from you. This is what I'm going to write down."
All right. Okay? How old were you when either you or someone else said, "Okay, there's something a little weird going on here with this guy."
Yeah, jerk off weirdo. Yeah, sure.
How old?
The other guy, the guy that writes the lyrics.
No.
With
here.
me.
Okay, hold on.
Me. Okay, something weird going on.
Somebody hold up the mirror. We're talking about you.
Okay. I was the weird
Let me get this straight. I want to know. Wow, because I asked a simple question.
Wait,
I want to know.
What did he say? I'm the jerk off what?
Jerk off weirdo. They're scary people, man.
I just want to know, like you've been classified as paranoid schizophrenic.
Yes.
Now, how old were you when either doctors or somebody decided?
They took me in and diagnosed me?
and what happened that they said we got to take this guy in?
I think I was 18. 18 was my first hospitalization.
How old are you now?
I don't know what Dr. Gold categorized me as then. I left after 1 week because I had to go see a Blues Traveler show. So at that point, like I left
mental health.
Much more important. Yeah, I could have solved a lot of things then.
Yeah.
So I keep going at one and like the underground wherever I am. You know.
How old are you now?
So I'm 20. Let me answer your question. I got diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia at around age 21.
21. But now you had to know before then that you know something was a little amiss.
Yeah.
Like how old were you when you were thinking, wow, I'm kind of fucked up?
Oh man. I think that about myself now.
But were you like...
Because there's no cure. There's no cure, dude.
Yeah, but were you like 12, 16?
When I said,
like when did you...
When I said I was weird, 12?
When did you...
12, I probably thought I was a weird
like
kid.
12, and
I had confidence. I had girlfriends. I don't think there was so much paranoia.
What about parents?
There's a lot of drinking, though, you know. Maybe that creates the...
How old are you?
So hard to communicate
31.
with him.
All right, there's the answer, 31.
And the thing is like...
Yes, Patrice.
If you don't listen, if you kind of just glaze over it, it's like you're talking to him, and then eventually you'll squint. Like, you'll go, huh? What did you say? Like, what just happened?
Yeah, it's
like
kind
it's
of
almost so regular.
I find it. Let me. I'll be honest with you. I find it very hard to carry on a conversation with you. Like I'm talking and I'm asking questions, and you're talking back, but you're not answering. And you're going off on these weird tangents all over the place. I'm fascinated.
But his tone is so rational.
Yeah, like he's just answering the question.
How old are you? 28. Let me ask you a question.
It's like a Bush press conference.
Right.
They ask him a question, and he goes off on something else.
And he's 31.
Yeah.
And he's got a really bad dropout, too, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't get any water.
All right, let's go to Scott in Jersey. Scott.
Hey, yeah, for Mac, what? Since there's 5 of them, what Washington Township are you in? Which county?
Which county? Gloucester County.
Oh, damn. Thought I knew you from my county.
I'm
from
sorry.
The jail.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we got this music. Let's get back to the music part. So it's Joey Mac songs. You're singing on these?
Yes.
You did a duet with Jay-Z?
No, we weren't actually in the same studio.
He did a duet with
Jay-Z. I hate to give away the magic. It was tacked over.
Yeah, because now everyone is surprised that it actually happened.
Yeah.
Right.
No, right.
It's the magic of
They're
bootlegging.
in Washington Township.
Bootlegging and then recording over it.
Hey, man, don't expose illegal bootlegging, man. We didn't know what was happening before.
He did a duet with JX, not Jay-Z.
I think Jay-Z takes it as a compliment.
JX.
Right.
Oh, man.
JX to the fourth power. All right, so this song, what's this song about? Maybe we'll have better luck just playing some of your
The one with
music here.
Jay-Z is the da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's about jerking off again.
Jerking off.
You like the jerking off?
Man, I lost my girlfriend, and I just thought about her all the time, man, while I was jerking off.
Do you jerk off in public and all that?
Yeah, she liked calling me a paranoid schizophrenic. She said it in a cute enough way. I didn't get offended. Well, I was like, weird.
Yeah. Wow.
She understood.
You really like drinking water.
You on any meds?
Well, 5 people got to drink.
What do they got you on?
I take Zyprexa, Risperdal, Lexapro. There was an actor said he took Lexapro and it's for anxiety. The Lexapro.
Yeah. And what's the other stuff for?
I just love how he drinks water.
I know.
Yeah,
It's so loud.
the other one's just
Very
like I take
fascinating.
something to fall asleep. I'm like Johnny Cash of the
You know what he's doing?
schizophrenic
He's
rap
sipping his
world.
mint- he's sipping his
something to wake up to, something to fall asleep to.
He's sipping
The
as
last
much
girl
water
I
as he
dated,
takes with his
the
pills.
last girl I dated, Kimmy's like, Joe, don't take the medication. There's a whole feud with my whole family. You told him not to take his medication. Yeah,
Because you guys stop taking your meds, that's when, like,
not gonna happen.
but when you stop taking meds, usually paranoid schizophrenics stop taking the meds. They really go off.
Yeah,
and
but
ended up in people's backyards naked, yelling. And,
okay,
A good friend of mine was
point.
paranoid schizophrenic, man. It's a sad thing. It's just a sad fucking thing.
Well, I started getting mad at Dr. Freud. You know, I think Sigmund Freud came up with. He actually got ousted from Germany from all the psychoanalysis he did and the writings he did. So you can get ousted from places from studying too much. You know?
Wow.
How does he know that?
I don't know.
He got
Fucking
sick
knows
on
that.
Guy
Channel.
Freud.
I'm a fat motherfucker. I don't know all the stories behind people who study fat motherfuckers.
All right.
You know, Dr. Fat motherfucker.
Why don't we play the duet with Jay-Z, and it's a song about jerking off.
Okay, go for it.
Do you do the jerking off in public and all that?
I do this shit for my township. I think that's how it starts out. I do this shit for my township niggas. And I don't mean to offend any black people. I grew up with them. I grew up with blacks, man.
Oh, yeah?
So you can say the N-word?
That doesn't...
Real ones or imaginary?
I'm crumbling, dude. I'm not a nice word.
Yeah. It's fun to say.
You need more water?
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
Wow, you're into
I'll be all right.
Drinking a lot of water.
All right, here's here's Joey Mack.
All right.
His duet with Jay-Z. But Jay-Z wasn't in the same room.
No, it wasn't in the same room.
All right.
Up into the woods.
Holy shit. I'ma rock this shit for my township niggas. Yo, this is the hot shit. Joey Mack featuring Jay-Z, you know what's up. Even though what we do is wrong. I'm watching porno till the sun go down. Bust a nut when the sun come up. I got a small wiener, but I can't complain. Cause my brother Johnny's got the smallest wiener on the motherfucking planet. Listen up, faggots, I'm from Washington Township, where every bitch acts like she's hotter than hot shit. But I love them, wouldn't change it for nothing, cause they love it when I stick my dick right in their muffin. You can see me cruising in my 4-door Camry, cause my brother John smashed my Celica GT. Keep your hands off my shit, you motherfucker. Sometimes I think you forget I love ya. Coming back at you for the fuckers that miss me. Remember Joey Mack, these rhymes will go down in history. Sing them to yourself or sing them to your friends. In a matter of weeks, I went from Curtis to Ben. 8 peak places where I do my time. I do so many chores, it's like I committed a crime. I can't take it no more, I gotta get my own place. I'm saying peace, see you later, get out of my face. Township is the place to be, where the only thing that matters is money. Township is a place to be, where the only thing that matters is money.
Cold, never slacking, man. Sipping in the black rain, faster than a red ghost, getting ghosts from Pac-Man. One time, know I got a knack to get that change. Leader of the black gang, ROC, man. Bang like T-Mac, ski mask, air it out. Gotta kill witnesses, cause 3 bears sticking out. Y'all don't wanna witness shit. We squeeze hammers, man. Bullets freeze by you, like Louisiana, man. Money. But I got a Piano, man. So I move keys, you can call me the piano, man. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, man. Slang, yo-e, hydro, man.
We smoke it, beer, we drink it, bitches.
We fuck them, dogs. We walk them.
Oh, she's still going.
Where's Jay-Z?
Yeah, what happened? What happened? What happened to the song?
Wow.
Jay-Z's not here, man.
But what happened to the song?
The song? I cut off. There was one line. There was one line left.
Yeah.
What
have you done with
song? Probably cut out.
So what do you plan on doing with this music?
Go indie label and just get it marketed, man. We got 1,000 hits on MySpace, 1,000 listens. People listen to the songs we did 1,000 times. So you figure go with an indie label and see what can come out of it.
Or it could have been you going to MySpace 1,000 times.
With different personalities.
Well, no, I don't think it. Yeah, you know, I'm sure some guys got on there 5 times, like, I gotta hear that song again.
Yeah.
Click, 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 click.
And you 720 times, so.
Yeah.
I'm just doing the math for you.
Wow.
So you like the anal sex?
I don't know, man. Isn't that what the skit song?
Someone says that you don't like talking about anal sex.
Nah. It's a touchy subject, man.
Why?
I seen it, man. Yo, you know Tucci? What's her name? Tucci? Fruity Tucci?
Oh, yeah, right. Fruity Tucci.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. The way she does that. Yeah, I just watched that.
Fucking bitch is crazy,
she's
man.
crazy, man.
Yeah, that is
So what happened to Fruity Tucci, though?
Fruity Tucci?
Yeah.
I never dated her, man. I'm not that.
I didn't ask. I mean, look,
Yeah.
look, man. I remember Fruity Tucci, man.
Yeah.
You know, she does a lot of fucked up shit, but she's a good person. You know what I mean? She's not a bad person.
Yeah. So what's the deal with the anal sex? Why does it piss you off?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's nice.
It's not nice.
Not nice. Any morning double will tell you, man, not nice.
It's fucked up. You remember Hermina, right?
Yeah, Hermina?
Hermina
Yes.
Smith? You remember what happened to that bitch?
Don't know, man. I don't know. One of the books I read was, I don't even want to say that.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
The FBI, the other Hollywood, what happens to these porn stars in the long run, you know, deal.
Let's get back to the anal sex, though.
Yeah.
What is it that is so bad about that?
Yeah, the anal sex thing.
That's like touching a nerve, dude.
Why is that?
Why, though?
It's literally touching a nerve and a couple of capillaries.
Can I ask you maybe a personal question?
Okay. All right. The diagnosis of a paranoid schizophrenic. Well, okay.
Wow.
He's put it in his shizer. Okay. He's put it in his shizer. He's a paranoid schizophrenic now. Okay. He's changed. He's morphed into this. What you have is someone that has had the experience and suffered from it. So I can't say terribly, but just didn't like it. Just didn't like it.
I think I'm getting
so
the
like
vibe.
that's why he doesn't like anal sex. Doesn't like it.
Right.
That's why he doesn't like it.
That's
Because he's
why
had
he
it happen to
doesn't
him.
like it.
He's
Right.
had it happen to him. Paranoid schizophrenic. He put it in his shizer. Now he's paranoid. Don't fucking like it.
So Shizer is asshole.
I
Some
understand.
Shizer shit. Yeah. So
yeah.
schizophrenic, the paranoia part.
Let's just say,
is when, you know, there's
let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if this was to happen, how old would this guy have been when this happened to him?
Right prime, in his sexual prime.
In his
So
sexual
18 years
prime.
old.
So like 18.
Running down the street of Philly trying to get to work. you
Trying to
know.
get to work.
Can't make up his mind whether he wants to sit in front of a car or get back to work. You know?
And then something
After a
gets
burger.
And then something gets put in his ass.
No, that happened the night before.
The night before, a little anal. happened.
Oh yeah, man.
And that'll fuck someone up.
And your therapist will tell you.
Hey, is
Dude,
it true
you're
you wore
paranoid schizophrenic?
Is it true you wore a roadkill squirrel for a week?
Roadkill squirrel. The roadkill squirrel, yeah. Yeah, you can do that. In the country, you can take a knife to a roadkill squirrel, you pick it up, you put it in a little plastic bag, you throw it in the back of your car, and then you make it your like little pelt. You make a pelt out of it.
Who did it?
I did it. I did the work myself.
And then what do you do with the pelt?
You did it or he did it?
The pelt, you can throw it around the room and say flying squirrel. You can wear it on your head. You can wear it as an earring.
You just throw it around the room and
pelt
go,
of
hey,
it.
flying squirrel.
Hey, don't get rabies. If the squirrel had the rabies, don't get them.
No.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and then you just throw the pelt around the room. It's fun. It's good entertainment.
That does sound like fun.
Me and the boys drink at home. That's what we do. I
You
told
drink
you
at
no
home?
drinking. You're a schizo. Oh, fuck it.
Who
I'm
said
getting
that?
drunk. I'm out of here.
Who told you not to drink? Yeah.
Certain therapists, man. These are probably the DTs right now.
Could
so.
you hold your hand out?
Yeah,
So I can
these
take
are
a look.
DTs.
Wow. Holy
Dystrophy tremors,
mackerel,
man.
dude.
The
You are
alcoholic
shaking.
Dystrophy tremors. It's
What's
called.
name your poison?
Because I need another
What do you
drink.
like to drink?
I've been on a bender for. I like the Jack Daniels. Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon,
Yeah, guy goes
wines,
one extreme to the
wines,
other.
beers. Yeah,
I like, you know, Thunderbird and then Dom Perignon.
Thunderbird.
I like the heroin and Shirley Temple.
Yeah, well, the Long Island iced tea is a good heroin drink. you know.
That's a good one.
It's pretty much knocks
Hey,
you out the same way.
Did you have sex with your dog?
Is that true? The Snowflake?
I'm asking.
I buried her, man. I buried her knowing that about her. She got a hysterectomy from the infection that she got after I touched her. So, so she got buried, but she lived another 2 years. I was the one who decided to leave her out in the cold. That was my decision because it went down to 18 degrees.
A little bit of guilt.
And I'm like, well, okay. Do I let her inside and let her live? Or do I let her die? Because I couldn't handle the guilt, probably. I didn't
Probably
let her
the guilt.
inside. It was the guilt.
Why did you couldn't handle the guilt?
She was in her
killing the
doghouse.
dog?
She was in her doghouse. No, it was just the cold air. The cold air took it. She was always an outside dog.
But she was guilty for...
She was 15 years old when she died. That's how long sheepdogs
But why
live.
did you touch your dog like that? I don't understand that part.
She had no tail. You know, sheepdogs have no tails. Maybe... You know, as a joke, put some butter on, let her lick it off, and then, you know.
And then you...
It's so weird, yeah.
And then after you did that, you were guilty. You
guilty.
probably didn't want to look at the dog.
2 years later, she died. She died 2 years later.
Do me a favor. Get him a blanket and a fly so he could just sit there and fucking...
No, because I've heard...
Is your mother in the fruit cellar?
She likes fruit.
Have you stabbed a bitch because you had sexual feelings over her? Or?
No.
All right, good enough.
No.
I've heard of this, with the dog, though, because I understand the dog ate your prime rib during a playoff game, and you kicked it in the liver and then had sex with it, and it died.
He's just an excitable boy.
Yeah.
And he killed her and raped her, then he took her home. Well, he's just an excitable boy. What, he made a house out of her bones and everything?
I think we're going to end the American Mess contest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you really have sex with your dog?
Warren Zevon?
No. Did you have sex with your dog?
Which one?
Snowflake.
Yeah, I did.
How was it?
It was an experiment. I was still in high school.
Yeah, walk us through how that
Yeah, how
works.
did you
there
come
was a
up with
joke
that?
told, like you put a little Alpo on your dick and let her lick it off. Well, somebody made the joke, and I actually executed the action.
And after the dog licked it off, it kind of felt good. So you figured
felt good. I
you'd
did.
keep
I was
going.
like, that was fucking awesome, right? You know.
So what made you decide to take it a little further?
See, I know that I'm going to get some more 69s when Joey rapes my K9. I'm Joey Mack and I'm back and I'm feeling like I'm fucking black. Big cock, big nose, busting nut on your rack. I'll make you scream loud, busting a nut in your ass. Open your mouth cause I'm coming really fucking fast. Sick rapping, sit slapping, don't stop and let it happen. All you haters want to keep me down just because I rap about
How can you focusing up the freestyle?
You think
that's
you can
amazing?
do anything with that, Drew Boogie? Think you can,
I'm a form of intelligence.
Wow.
We all got it. We all have the fucking
And what happened when you were constipated?
When I was constipated?
Yeah.
What do you want to know about?
I'm hearing you had to do things because you couldn't go to the bathroom.
Make adjustments.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't even shit, man.
What
couldn't
happened?
even sit down on the toilet.
So what did you do?
What did I do?
Yeah.
I started listening. Listening helps to take a dump.
Listening to what?
Listening to the voices in my head.
Oh, the voices.
Do as instructed. You get constipated, you can't shit. You're gonna have to do something.
So what did the voices tell you?
Oh, hold on. What, the constipation in the hospital when I was in the rehab?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
What happened?
Oh yeah. I
happened?
grabbed the shit. I put my hand in my ass and grabbed the shit and pulled it out. Because there's nothing better to do in rehab. You're in a room, there's cages on the walls, nothing better to do than get constipated and say, you know what, I'm forcing this, man. And it's really weird.
So you pulled the shit out of your ass.
Yeah.
Patrice is nodding.
Yeah.
Patrice.
I know.
About
Worst
12 years ago when I
motherfucker on
first
the
came to
face
New
of the
York.
Yeah.
What happened?
I came here so excited about New York, staying here for a week. And I was eating New York food for a week. Pizza with artichoke hearts and steak and cheese sandwiches and more pizza and more gyros. And I went back home and I noticed 2 weeks later, oh, wait a minute, I'm having shit.
Oh boy!
And it turns into stalactite.
Wow! So you had to reach up in there and
it's either that or go to the hospital, and I didn't have insurance.
What do you do? Take two fingers?
You just you put on gloves and you fucking make sure everything is and you just feel something feels like a bicep in there.
Yeah.
And
you're right there, Skip.
And you just get it out.
You're breathing heavy.
After the first diamond, then there's a mine coming. It is what it is, man.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's not a happy moment,
I can understand
I'm sure.
that. So I hope that's not the first sign of schizophrenia. You have to,
Sometimes
constipation.
Sometimes you're
Because I'm a crazy motherfucker.
My therapist, the guy that's counseling me, is walking down the hall. You need a laxative or something? I'm like, I gotta just yank this shit out, dude. I'm just gonna grab it, all right? Yeah, it's just fucking stupid.
How much did you pull out?
It was a turd, man. Fucking nugget. Good nugget. Fucking
nugget.
Disgusting, man. I never felt so gross in my entire life, man.
Yeah. Even
came
fucking
out
your
of
dog?
there. Came out of there waste and just fucking met some girls.
Was the dog all right?
It and suck it and suck it and fuck me more. Just like, oh fuck yeah, fuck yeah, oh fuck yeah, fuck yeah. You know, just,
yeah.
Was the dog all right after you were done with it?
The dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like I said, they had to give her a hysterectomy. She
killed the dog, dude.
What happened?
So, no, she survived it. She survived the vet.
She survived the raping.
She survived the vet.
But what happened?
She barely survived the raping.
What did
But
you do?
When they got her to the vet, she was ill. I was ill looking at her. It just felt so guilty. And then they took her over to the animal hospital.
And wait, what did you say when you brought it? Did you say,
Yeah.
Doc, I fucked the shit out this dog?
No, man.
Did they ask what happened to the dog?
I know it turned out that way.
Oh, no, Doc.
Oh, no, there's a joke about some butter on your dick, and then, like, I really executed it. And
What did you tell the doctor when you brought the doctor?
What did you tell the doctor?
The dog was sick. Did you think I made the dog sick?
You fucked it.
Man, that's tough, man. That's fucking tough.
Jesus
I love it. The
Christ.
funny thing is,
Anthony
I love that
Perkins
dog.
is really, this is how he gets
I
out
love
of all
that
his
dog.
fucking court cases.
I love that dog, and for one goddamn sick fucker joke about a dog licking the butter off your dick, you know, I love that dog, and the relationship was never the same.
Gone.
What was the thing that triggered it? Because this thing's triggered. This is what I think you're tapping into something.
Yeah. Like
something triggered this. It's in there.
Yeah.
But something made it happen. Was it the fact that your dog died that made you kind of lose it a little
Guilty?
bit?
I was guilty.
Not guilty. I'm not talking about guilt. I'm
guilt.
talking about the schizophrenia.
When
Like
the dog died in the
like
cold air.
what happened for you to be, you know, to trigger the problems, to trigger the other people, to trigger the Mr. Jerkoff, trigger the rapper. And
good question.
Yeah, what triggers that?
Huh.
Yeah.
What happened? Mom still alive?
Will to succeed.
Yeah, where are your parents?
They're flying in from Vegas. I probably gotta go pick them up. From the airport.
What? You got a driver's license?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Oh my God! Don't cut this guy off on the highway.
No, I'm fine, man.
Yeah.
No tickets in 5 years.
So how you have
You
parents?
cut him off on the highway, and then he stops.
No,
he pulls
man.
out a tub of butter, and he comes walking toward your
Fucks you
car.
in the ass.
That was one of our songs we did.
I'm sure it was.
No.
You and
Yell out
Jay-Z.
the window. My ass is tight and my dick is small. Now get out your car and jerk off on the guy next to yours windows. And, you know, we just go off like that.
That doesn't rhyme.
Just
Little freestyle.
No, that's to introduce the song.
Oh, that's
It doesn't
the
rhyme.
engine.
It's-
Oh, like
the
that's not the rap.
instructions.
It's like,
That's like the
word
balls
up,
to the wall
everybody's like the
instructions on
beginning
what to
when, you
do,
know,
and then
jerk off on the
get
guy's
everybody
window.
excited.
All right.
What about airplanes? You're kind of afraid of airplanes?
No, I flew to
crashing
Hawaii.
into-
I
but
flew to Hawaii. No, that was just Dan says that, man.
Dan says
I didn't
that.
come up here last time because
You should fuck Dan in the ass.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. So no. Let's relax. I'll be over in a minute. I feel real nice. You on fire yet?
Huh?
I think you're fine. Cool.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Yeah, we're just over an airport. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no big deal. So,
This is the flight
what
pattern.
we have is
This is the
what
flight
we have
pattern for
is,
JFK right over
No,
this
it wasn't.
building.
It was just the traffic. I was in a traffic jam, nasty traffic jam last time I was in New York City, so I didn't want to come up for last week. But I came up today, and no traffic at all. No traffic at all. We came up early. We got on the road, and we got into New York City. We left at 3:30. We left at 3:30, and we got in at 5. Okay.
Yeah,
I think you just cured me.
Huh?
I don't think I'm a paranoid schizophrenic anymore.
No, I don't
At least
think
you
so
knocked
either.
out the paranoid part.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Cool.
All right, why don't we listen to the next song here? It's called "My Jizz Is On It."
Okay. It's about jerking off at a party.
Very normal.
Well, you know, there's a room full of people.
This is
and
just like
your
Freebird.
respected colleagues in high school.
Right. Of course.
Is it coming up?
S to the Izzo, K to the Izzy. My name is Joe Mac, don't bother me, I'm busy cleaning up the house and writing rhymes. My old girlfriend let me fuck her behind. Then she dumped me, left me in the dust. I then jerked off on my brother's toothbrush. He scrubbed his teeth, he scrubbed them good. He didn't know my jizz was on it. Who be the nigga? Joe be the nigga. I be the nigga. Come on and get quicker. Who be the nigga? Joe be the nigga. I be the nigga. Come on and get quicker. I'm not black, but I wish I was. I'll fuck some butts till I see some blood. Don't try to run, cause you cannot hide. I'm the king of township, and that's no lie. Whacking up in the bathroom at a high school party. I'm getting nuts with it, and I'm getting sloppy. The girls are screaming, oh Joey, yeah, bust that nut, come on, get me. I say no, I'm gonna jerk off here. I'm gonna bust my nut on myself, and I'm queer. Can't you see what's happening now? I'm busting my nut at a party crowd. The bathroom floor, my jizz is on it. My garage door, my jizz is on it. Everywhere I look, my jizz is on it. Inside of a book.
Almost like the love song on the CD.
My jizz is on it. Yeah. On my fucking window. My jizz is on it. Everywhere I look. My jizz is on it. In front of the house. My jizz is on it.
Yeah, nigga.
Wow.
Yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Jerk off on this motherfucker's toothbrush. What you niggas want? All you fucking hoes out there who think there's no cum on your toothbrush? Well, think again. Toothpaste ain't that warm, motherfuckers.
I listen.
Yeah, boy. I'ma dust off this motherfucker. What, nigga? That ain't bird shit on your window, motherfucker.
No, it's jizz.
Birds ain't inside the house.
That is jizz. That is 100% Joey Mac jizz.
Yeah.
Hey, did you really try to poke out your own eyes?
Oh,
with
yeah.
the compass?
The therapist called? Yeah.
What happened?
Nah, man, I did.
Why? What happened?
I was working a season of the Haunted Woods, Jersey Devils Haunted Woods, and got really distressed. I couldn't see straight. I just wanted to lose my vision, man. I seen enough demons and scary fucking movies back in those woods, man.
So how about closing your eyes and duct tape on them?
Really?
It was cool, man.
So
yeah,
you
just
fair
close
enough
your
to
eyes.
gouge your
next
eyes
time.
out.
It's been a
Just
pleasure.
close your eyes next time.
Gouge them out.
Oh, man.
And finally, what did you do to your brother?
Who, Johnny?
Yeah.
Johnny's
Is Johnny
in the
out
studio.
here?
I'm not allowed to talk about that anymore.
Yeah,
because
you can.
Is that
no,
true?
that's his therapy. That's his form of therapy.
Is that-
he
is
heard
that-
found from a doctor. I'm not allowed to talk about it anymore.
You were is it true though?
Oh no.
Bring in your brother Johnny.
What happened? We'd love to hear it.
This is the showstopper right here.
All right.
Bring in Johnny.
Johnny Mac. We'll settle this. We'll see if it's real or not.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna settle this right now.
Okay.
Something he's not allowed to talk about anymore.
Does he need a mic? Would he like to
He's
sit down?
going.
What's up?
now-
What's big?
Wait,
a big
how old
version
are you?
of Ben want?
Big Ben.
How old am I?
Yeah.
24.
And you're normal compared to your brother?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He's been schizo for how many years? Whole life?
Well, he was always kind of a crazy kid.
Look crazy.
And then he started doing a lot of drugs.
Yeah, the drugs will help
That
out.
just kind of just brought it out in him.
Yeah. Now, you got parents?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are they doing? Helping him out at all, or just kind of leave him out on his own there?
No. We live together at the same house with my
Oh, you do?
parents. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good deal. Now, what did he do to you?
He thinks that he molested me. I deny it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not really going to own up to that, but there was this one time where, it might have been the early 80s. My dad asked us to shower together.
Early 80s, your dad asked you to shower
I thought
together.
the water was too hot, and that's why I hit my head on the tile.
I don't remember any
That's when I
tile
cranked
or
up the
hot
flux
water.
capacitor. Kind of like Doc.
The
No, I
flux-
really don't know
We
what
had
the
to
hell
travel
happened.
time to get Joey's dick out of his ass.
You don't know what happened, but apparently...
Well, you know how that goes. You black out when a
Like
traumatic
you're
experience.
babysitting the younger ones, and you're like, yeah, I want to walk on down the hall. Yeah, I want to play a little sex game. You know what? I'm even going to bring the devil into this. We'll see what happens, man. Booyah! Ow! Fuck!
So
Dude,
you were showering.
That didn't feel so good, man. That did not feel good at all. The longest night, sin against God. Thank you.
Holy shit!
Wow.
That's insane. He fucked this big brute of a brother. His brother's like 10 times bigger than him, and he comes in there with
I
this
told you, he beats
transvestite
my
chest.
ass on a regular basis, man. He just pounds on me,
Walking
man.
in here like Harvey
Here, let me teach you some
Fierstein.
karate, little boy. Oh, I'm not a little boy anymore. You want to teach me some karate? I want to use a martial arts and slam your head into our tile floor, Joey.
So
And that's
you-
the way it's going to
so
be.
you slam
You're
his
not
head
allowed to
into the
talk
wall.
that way.
See, we get in
Joey,
fights
not
all the
allowed to
time
talk
over this
that
shit.
way.
'Cause I'm
Yeah.
not too cool when, I bring girls home or something and he fucking weirds
It
them out.
happens.
It
It happens.
It absolutely happens.
He talks to my younger friends. Like,
absolutely
my
does.
friends are my age. He hangs out with my friends because...
Wait, you're trying to just get laid, bringing chicks back to the house, and he's
He'll play that music, you know, where he's talking about raping my ass. And,
Jizzing and raping your ass, and you're fucking his dog. And
you know what? That's the funny thing. I got blamed for fucking the dog on the school bus one day by my neighbor who lived behind me.
And he's glad
Years
I
later, it all
clarified that
came
with
together
him.
when he came out and said that he was the one.
I was
fucking
hiding
What, the whole neighborhood knew that the dog...
No, one guy was
trying to
talking
And how did the
about
guy
it.
know?
professionally hide all
He
this
lived in the
stuff
backyard
away
of Jason,
from my
our
reputation.
backyard, and the dog was an outside dog. I
I
had
was
no
trying
idea this
to
went on. He was
professionally
blaming
hide
me.
all
He's
this
like, "You
away
raped
from
your
my
dog, you
reputation."
sick bastard." I was like, what are you talking about?
Right.
10 years later, he's making these songs, and it all kind of comes together.
all 10 years later came together and made some sense. Now, so you slam his head against the tile, and then
he slams my head against the tile. Yeah.
No, you slammed his head against the tile, and then you fucked him in the ass in the shower.
No.
Yeah, what happened, Joey? Let's get it out in the
I
open.
don't know why he says this stuff, man. His
He's
vision-
not.
He's not. He says
his interpretation. Of
He
what
doesn't think
happened is
anything
not mine.
happened, but
motherfucker said interpretation.
I don't even know.
Joey,
His rendition of the rape was this.
Joey, in all fairness, your brother doesn't think it happened. You're saying it happened.
That's why I told you my therapist doesn't want me to bring it up anymore. His therapist told him not to bring it up.
Everyone has therapists in this room.
He's crazy too. You didn't notice the brother's not well?
No, I think he's all right.
He might be not paranoid schizophrenic, but he's not. It's the look, dude. It's the eyes, man.
Well, he's just trying to get a bad memory out of his fucking head. That's all.
Why do you think these two still
It might
live
take
together?
a few years.
Who fucking lives with a paranoid schizophrenic? Even if it's your brother, you go, look, I
move
love
out?
you,
Could
and
you just go
I have
walk
to go.
somewhere?
Exactly.
So, Joey, did it happen or did it not happen? Let's get it out in the open right now. Did you molest your younger brother who's standing right behind you?
You can tell me.
Oh man.
Because you would like to know too, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'd like to know.
I don't know if it's going to make me feel one way or the other. Maybe I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You might not want to know, right?
Yeah.
Joey?
One of those.
Joey's itching.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you don't
Like
know.
I said, I was with my first girlfriend. I'm cruising down in Florida. I just shit my pants, and I'm like, I had one pair of pants. I'm in Florida trying to hustle some glow lights, man, make some money for my family. And I'm down there, and before I hop on the plane, I'm with Mike, my friend. He's a big guy. He's kind of big like him. And I'm with him. I'm sitting next to him. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? You can't do that to your kid, brother. So
yeah,
that's what I saw. I thought I was dreaming. I was wide awake seeing it.
That's terrific. That's his other voice.
That's my vision in the
guilt
Florida
is his
heat,
other
man.
voice about some of the shit he did.
Right.
So he had to deal with the guilt. This motherfucker had to create another person to say, dude, you fucked a dog, and he's like, "Oh my god, I did."
I
and
know.
he has a
I'm
guilt.
sorry.
That's his schizophrenia.
complex.
Is his guilty? That's
It's
his
the guy
fucking
sitting on his
personality.
shoulder.
He's guilty about raping his brother. He's guilty about fucking the dog. He's just horny. You're not
Yeah,
crazy. You're just
you're
horny.
just really
I'm a
horny.
You're a
sexual
fucking
man.
sex fiend.
I'm a
Who's done
sexual
some
man.
fucked up shit.
So do you think he molested his brother?
Absolutely. That's what. But that's what drove him. That's what drove him over the fucking edge. And his brother forgave him.
I needed drugs.
and he
for that.
didn't. He
I
won't
didn't
forgive
know
himself.
I didn't know that he forgave me. So I'd be doing drugs trying
You
to get
forgave
out
him.
of this
Tell him you
universe.
forgave him.
Totally
Joey,
impossible.
Joey,
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 look at me. It's all right. I love you.
Okay,
All
we're in
right.
New York together.
All right. That's
Don't worry
nice.
about it.
And he detached himself from the fact that he's his brother. You see, he goes, "Hey, nice knowing you. We're from the same balls, ain't we?" It's like he had to detach himself. He loves you, Joey. No.
Yeah.
Him to you, like he has this distance from you because he raped you.
Let's work this out.
He loves you, man.
And I could have been teaching him how to play football or
Did you
baseball.
see what I'm saying?
And have that separation. Nobody was there to raise
Oh,
him
we
like
throw
an older
football
brother
around
does.
sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
but
fun.
we do now. But it took 10 years.
But he didn't do
of
it
not even
when he
talking
didn't
to him.
do it
Just
when he's
ignore him,
supposed to
like,
do
oh,
it.
that's that dumb kid that you just no.
So you forgive him. You do forgive him.
So hence I was in denial
Joey.
that it happened. I want to teach him how to play football, baseball.
Yeah, now that we
train
got
his
that
kid,
out of the way, why don't we
train
give him a
his
couple
kid,
mitts and
have
they
some
could go
fun
off
in
and have a
life.
nice life together?
And,
Yeah, way to make it real, Joe.
So you forgave your brother. You love your brother, right? You love your. What's his name? JC. What's your name?
I'm John.
John. You love your brother, right?
Yes.
You forgive him.
Joey, you're not gonna molest your younger brother anymore, right?
No, hell no.
Well, you ain't
man.
molested that
You're
big
over that,
motherfucker.
Such a long time ago,
man.
it's ancient
One,
history.
two.
I don't know
Joey, was
why
he-
he obsesses about
Hey,
this
Joey.
shit.
Was
Yeah.
he?
But the music is fucking
was
hilarious.
he tight?
That's what you got to plug.
Dude, man, let's put it this way. I felt awful. Like just put it in. What the fuck? That ain't pussy.
Yeah.
That ain't a pussy.
That ain't
at all.
a pussy.
I should have waited till
That's
she came
your brother's
over.
ass.
Yeah.
Right. That's not good.
Hey,
Well,
you want
I'm
some
glad
scissors?
you settled it.
Motherfucker,
Don't give him scissors, you asshole.
Scissors?
Before,
We came to that a long time ago, if it ever was.
Don't fucking give him no fucking scissors.
Master Poe is right there waiting to...
Joey, here, you can have the scissors. We trust you. Whoa.
Okay. Just a test. Just a test. Man.
Wow. You're a fucking...
I can see the shower curtains pulling
good.
apart now.
Yeah.
Give him a wig and a fucking woman's dress.
There's always this effeminate guy serving liquor.
Mother blood.
It's like, Joe.
She's a whore, Norman. A whore, Norman.
Is there a bitch somewhere in Jersey with a newspaper, some money, and in the trunk of a fucking car?
No, we're all right.
You guys, let's just play, see what happens. Here you go,
That's why we
Joey.
see it,
There you go.
therapist.
Seriously,
That's what
I trust you enough that you could have a pair of
You
scissors.
trust me.
Yes, there you go.
All right. He's not going to do anything with
I-
it.
I'm-
He won't do anything.
All right, I want to do a little.
Let's do the patient.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna do a little trust thing with Joey.
Patient therapist trust.
All right, give him the scissors.
A little trust thing with Joey.
Trust thing. Why don't you do the falling backwards thing first?
Here we go. All right, here's a little
Joey's
trust.
fine.
There he goes. He's
There.
got scissors in his
See?
hand. How's it feel?
Children in classrooms hold them this way so
Yeah.
they don't poke their eyes out.
Do people tell you not to have sharp objects around or anything, or is that something you're fine with?
I've come through. I'm full blown through therapy, dude.
Yeah.
You can trust me with a lot of things now.
Uh-huh.
Even
See?
driving a car to deliver pizzas to house
Trees,
to
get
house,
back to your
man.
mic. It's okay. It's
I can
okay.
wash dishes.
Just a little trust
Dude,
thing.
I worked with. You know how many knives
I want him
worked
to
with
trust
at-
us.
you know
There
how
you
many
go.
knives I worked at the
There you
restaurant
go.
I worked with?
Really?
I don't hurt
Dishwasher?
anyone.
Here you go.
I don't
Here's
hurt
a
anyone.
here's a switchblade.
I hear you.
There you go. All right.
Couple of scissors. Why not?
But I need them. What do you want me to cut out pictures of little stars here? Silver Bella. Rest in pieces. Oh, that's beautiful.
All right. Well,
Yeah, see, this is that makes you think.
Yeah, you don't want to think.
No.
Thinking too much hurts.
yeah, don't think. So, are we okay with the
we're gonna get a
molestation that
couple
happened?
hookers.
How old were you
Yeah.
when it happened? You think?
I mean-
Well, you don't think it happened. Let's
If
be
it
honest
did
here.
happen, it was probably...
Sometimes they get blacked out.
How old do you think you was
I
when
don't
it
think
happened?
it did.
How old were you about?
Maybe it did.
4 or 5 years old, you know?
Oh, wow.
Probably not even going to leave a mark.
I was 11.
Yeah, ouch. 11.
You're 11?
10 or
Jesus.
11, yeah.
Who can blame
Yeah,
you?
7
You're
years
11.
difference. That
Sure.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah. All right.
Like that scissors,
scissors
that
make
pair of
sense.
scissors there, don't you?
Yeah, so like, I could have been training him playing baseball,
I know.
football.
But instead there was so much
Instead,
guilt.
There's like guilt.
He
It's
was
just like,
fucking him. He could have taught him. Instead, he taught him how to
hey,
play
Nick
with balls,
Nolte,
but
you put
not
your 4-inch
sports.
penis in my ass. Ooh, I loved it.
You know, sometimes
Having your ass stretched out is just as good as having a little catch with your older brother.
He just made his brother's body parts into sports. He opened his asshole like a hoop. He fucking pitched his nuts into his mouth. Told him to suck this back.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you retard.
How long did the whole episode last? How long did the whole episode last? And did you finish?
Like, probably all night for me because I felt awful. I didn't think I should have done something like that.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have.
Yeah,
poor child.
You poor
Little
kid,
child.
man.
Did
There's
anyone?
child abuse cases?
It certainly is, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you think that
bad.
came from? You just.
Yeah, what made you do it?
I did it for the church, man.
Yeah, of course.
I wanted to be Satan for a day.
Has he
They showed me a
always had-
picture. They showed me the picture of the devil. I was like, "Yeah, he looks cool." They had a little picture and like little,
Yeah, I
all
remember.
those little
Yeah, of
churches
course.
down in New Jersey.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they show you little pictures of the devil. Do you like the devil? He's evil, So I kind of liked him. I don't know. I fell in love with him. So just because he had that cool beard.
And then you felt that would be a cool, evil thing to do.
Yeah, I even grow a beard sometimes, but that
Yeah,
don't mean I fuck
we
him
all
in the
do.
ass anymore.
No,
you
well, that's
don't
good.
wanna
You've,
Yeah, I think
You're
you're
getting
over
better.
it. I think you guys are over it.
All right, we worked out a problem here. I think.
Yeah.
I feel warm right now.
Yeah.
All my boys are in.
Yeah.
It's cool, bro.
All right.
Oh, it's a cold
I guess we're done with Joe.
Yeah, very good. Thank you for
Yo,
coming
thanks,
down.
O&A.
it's
This is
been
Opie, right?
Fantastic.
No,
It's
no,
Opie.
no. That's
I got it wrong.
Yeah.
You're Opie.
No, no.
You're Anthony.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't know.
Dude,
how
I got it right. I'm sorry.
Drew Boogie, Patrice O'Neal.
Dude, if I ever obsessed,
Big
if I
Kev.
ever obsessed over who Opie
Jim
was,
Norton.
He'd probably lose his mind, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that
you're
to
right.
you, Opie.
You know, you're right.
You don't want
actually.
people obsessing
I think
over
you two should shower together.
You don't want anybody obsessing
You guys
over
want to? Why don't you, the brothers, get naked and just do a hug to prove there's nothing, nothing going on anymore?
Okay,
I'm serious. Why not?
Not in a million.
Why not, Joey? Joey,
I don't want to get nude in the studio, man.
What happened?
You understand, right?
What?
Well, I don't want to get nude in the studio. I didn't want to get nude in the studio.
Oh, that's
just out of self-respect.
But that's why you're getting out?
Well, we're almost done. We're almost done.
All right.
Almost done. I'm going to give John a hug. Me and John can hug.
There you go.
All right, look at this. The two brothers
That's a
hugging.
warm, tender moment
There
right
you go.
there. Oof. Wow. Why don't you have your brother turn around and then hug him again?
Did it fill up a little?
Yeah, why don't you have your brother try to touch his toes and you stand behind him and see if you're really
him a hug.
cured. If you're really cured.
Any of those old feelings come back.
Come on, man. It's based on trust. I didn't do anything with the scissors.
I
I'm
see.
not doing them over
See,
again.
Joey, I
You're a
knew.
good guy.
See,
Patient-
I'm smart
patient
that way. I
trust.
knew.
Patient trust.
Joey, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Joey, you rock.
Thanks for dropping in.
Thanks for having fun. It's American Mess on the Opie and Anthony program.
Joey's brother, thank you
Joey
so
Mac.
much.
Joey's brother, you all right?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I listen to you guys
No,
every day
man.
when
I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
fucking Washington Township privileges are over.
Yeah, what do you do for a living?
I'm a pizza delivery guy right now.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
There you go. You just get a little scared when people want sausage with that, right?
No, I'll give a bitch
Pizza.
some sausage. I fucked some
Sausage.
kid's mom the night before school.
Oh, my God. Now we're going to get into Joey's brother.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's 52 years old. You know,
What
met her
happened?
up at the local bar.
Ordered some pizza.
Her daughter was a cheerleader, graduated the same year as me. No, she ordered pizza from the place all the time, but we ended up meeting at the bar. And she's like, "You look so familiar." I was like, "Oh yeah, don't you get a large with bacon?" She's like, "Yeah." And I said her address to her. She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why don't you come back to my place?" Hey.
Did you see pictures of her daughter up on the wall?
Yeah, that was the funniest part. I
So
started
you're
laughing.
fucking the
She's like, "What's
mom.
so funny?" I'm like, "Wasn't she a cheerleader at my high school?"
You
And
probably
I'm like,
wanted to fuck the cheerleader, right?
Oh hell yeah! But you pull her skin back, you know, looks just as good.
Can take some of the wrinkles out.
Yeah.
So you pull her ponytail.
Yeah,
You got
exactly.
the cheerleader.
Jesus.
You sick fuck. I love it.
Do you have a lot of women coming to the door hoping for action from the pizza guy?
Yeah,
We've
and
heard
they
this-
never miss it with a guy like me.
We've heard the stories, though, seriously. That
Well, I was a pool guy once. Same thing happened.
Yeah, that'll work.
What
right?
happens?
Pool
The women
guy?
are...
It was just one time, you know. It was like a Wednesday afternoon, and it rained, so we weren't actually out with the pool trucks. But she said stop by sometime for a side job.
Yeah, side job.
So I show up there. She's like, "There's something wrong with the hot tub." I dive down there. There's nothing wrong. I come back up, and she starts making out with me. Takes me into the bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah, you had
Older woman too. I don't get it. These older chicks.
You had to give her the old backwash, huh?
Oh yeah.
Backwash that filter.
That's amazing. All right, thank you. I mean,
That's great.
You and your brother are very interesting.
Yeah, you two are something. Quite the pair.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, thank you. Take it easy.
The Mac Boys.
There they go, the Mac Boys.
It's American Mess on the Opie and Anthony program.
Never
After
seen
today, I
that.
think we're going to end the old bit.
Wow.
That was a little too real today.
I thought the Sheen brothers were fucked up.
Yeah.
These guys are, you know.
When I handed over those scissors, the look
Poe lost his mind.
The look Poe gave me, first of all, and then the concentration on the scissors.
Poe was burning his eyes into the scissors and looking at everything else he could use as a weapon against those scissors. Like, I saw him looking at the stapler, knowing that would defend against the scissors, and then the tape dispenser, which has the sharp edge that cuts the tape. He's looking at that as some kind of blade, and somehow he was going to defend us all with 2 oranges in front of E-Rock. And I had total faith in
Of course. All right.
Poe.
All right, we're going to take a break, and hopefully we'll do something very, very different.
Wow.
Oh, man, I need some AC/DC to get back into a good mood. I'm downright depressed after that last segment.
Why? I think that went well. We got 2 brothers back together again.
A bit on the creepy side.
Creepy? Yeah, to say the least.
This American Mess thing is a very interesting bit, but it takes a lot out of the host.
Yeah.
Because you see how real it really is as you're talking to these guys.
I'm glad Bill Burr isn't here today, because I would not want to walk down the sidewalk today with Bill giving me his whole speech about how horrible it is and bad and making me feel bad about what I do for a job. That's what Bill does. When we have guests that are a little off, and we ask them certain questions that we might not ask them.
Yeah.
Make them do certain things they might not want to do. I walked down the sidewalk after the show to the corner with Bill Burr, and Bill just talks about, God, I was into it at first, and then I started feeling so bad.
Oh, my God.
And then I get in my car going, and I hear Bill's voice in my head going, I feel bad. And then I'm going, why? What do we do for a living, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I'm making my money off other people's sorrows, and this is terrible. And I don't need Bill Burr's voice in my head.
If Bill Burr was here today for that, he'd go home and shower with Brillo pads.
Brillo,
He would
fetal
have to
position on the floor of his
just try
shower,
to get
crying.
rid of the dirtiness. Robin Long Island, what's up?
Mr. Nice
going on,
Guy.
guys? Yeah, I got a comment what went on during the break. Anthony's Pal Talk Triage is one of the funniest things I've seen in a very long time.
Oh, you were watching that?
Of course I was.
People don't understand the power I wield in Pal Talk. I use it wisely, and I use it, I'm very nice about it. I am Anthony the Merciful most of the time. I don't ban a lot of people. As we know, the live Pal Talk room has hundreds and hundreds of people in it every day. They
growing every day, too.
They listen to the show. They watch the show. They watch what we do during commercial breaks. They listen to what we're talking about when the mics aren't live for XM. They get the exclusive.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. Two people IM you, you pardon them, and then you just pick people at random to start banning out of the room.
Yes, there is a rule on the Pal Talk. Don't IM me. I'm trying to read what's being posted on the chat board because it's like the new instant feedback. I can read some lines are funny. I like to convey them to the audience. I'm looking at pictures of what's going on. Someone's saying, check out this guy's camera, this girl's camera. And I'm trying to look. And the second I look over, bing, there's this huge IM blocking my view. Now I got to take time out to get my mouse and click on it and close it. And then they IM again. So now I got to go into the administrative tab on help and block him from IMing. Pain in the ass. So I bounce people. That is when they are thrown from the fucking room.
Right.
Now, sometimes it's an innocent enough mistake. A lot of people are brand new to the room. They will say, hi, Anthony. And I'll be like, please don't IM me. Boink, gone. And then I'll leave them alone. That is considered, I pardon you. I pardon you. I give them a pardon.
Yes, you have spared my Pal Talk Live.
You go to
I am you with
paltalk.com.
Dan Me Anthony,
Sign
and
up.
you let me go that one day. So
Real easy.
And I can
am
just see
grateful.
everybody on the thing I want to see.
You can watch the show through Pal Talk.
So now during that commercial break, I got a little angry because I kept getting IM'd by people. So I was blocking them from IMing me, but not banning them. And then people are saying you should ban them and almost calling me a pussy. So I had to wield a little power. I had to show. So I just picked a random person
who was
out of
minding their own
100
business.
I don't know what they were doing. A random name. And banned him.
Just to show the power that he has.
Sometimes in the camp, you have to pick out a person and put a bullet into the back of their head just to show the rest of the camp you mean business.
Unbelievable.
So that guy had to take one for the team.
Now, how much it costs?
That I believe it's something like $60 a year. So it's a year.
And I got to go get a camera and
you don't need a
microphone.
camera. The mics are built into the cameras these days. You don't need a camera, though. You can check out other people's video.
$60 a year, and I could just talk to some of these animals.
Let me tell you, the O&A rooms are huge. There are hundreds of people that go in there, but there are plenty of other rooms. There are adult content. As a matter of fact, we did this
They got
yesterday.
some swinging rooms and
Let me
stuff?
show Patrice maybe a little.
Yeah.
Yesterday, explain, Patrice, what we saw yesterday. Opie.
Bisexual woman rooms?
Well, Anthony just, there's a whole bunch of, dirty rooms, and Anthony just said, I'll just pick this one at random. And he truly picked it at random and then picked on a cam at random.
At random.
And what we got to see was, we don't know if it was a guy's
It was
foot.
a gentleman.
We don't know if it was a guy's foot or a lady's foot.
Yeah. Gentleman was bent over. Lady or a gentleman, it could have been a lady, I think, had her foot.
Her entire foot.
Up his asshole. Her entire foot. She pulled it out, and his asshole...
It was so far up, we couldn't figure out if it was a fist
foot or a hand.
Or a hand until she pulled it out. We're
And
like,
then
oh my God,
started,
it's a foot.
when she pulled it out, his ass started moving like a horse does after it takes a dump, and it looked like pizza.
More like a volcano that
It
was
was like a
about to erupt.
volcano, yeah. So let me go to adult.
Could you go to bisexual, please?
Oh, of
bisexual
course you
female?
can. Of course
Jesus,
you
Pumpkin,
can.
this is... why do I get into this stuff 16 years later? I got a MySpace account now. I'm happy about it now. Yeah, motherfucker, MySpace. It's
Let's
like...
take a random look. I'll go to adult. Now you go to playground. which is right there. And here's the list. There are 351 people in Orgasms R Us, Multicam and Oral.
Let Patrice pick it.
Porn, Perverts, Pervettes, Flicks and Cams.
Pervettes? Oh,
Pervettes.
well, but guys are there, too. I don't want any balls.
Lot of jacking you got to sort through.
Yeah.
Something will say hot chicks. You'll go on it, and there'll be 90 Arab guys jerking off with the camera zoomed into their lap.
A guy named Chick.
All right, let's go to anal, sex, and porn. Oh, boy. All right.
Can we get bisexuals? I want to see if we can.
Let's
may be,
pop a few cameras
You may have
up.
done this for me. Oh.
Now, see, here's a black gentleman jacking vigorously. Here's an old lady. Let's see what Nasty Boy
now, wait,
is doing.
on the left, let me ask you.
There's some fucking going on there. This is got to be porno that's being piped in right here.
How about the one on the bottom?
That looks like fucking going on. That's just cam fucking going on.
So
this here guy is jizzing all over his hand right now.
Can I not fucking watch that cocksucker?
I thought you want to see one of your brethren.
I don't want to see this guy.
Want to see a homeboy jerking off? He just came all over.
His helmet looks like a knitted baseball cap. This nigga's helmet is bigger than his dick.
All right, well, we'll get off of that. Let's go to something good then.
Bisexuals, come on, Anthony. Bisexuals.
All right, let me find some bisex orgy.
Women, though.
All right, we'll pop in a bisex orgy. Oh, Thunder Eagle. That's not looking good for a name. Let's pop some cams up here.
Oh, look at this.
It's just guys jerking off together.
Dudes.
You know, what's wrong
and
if
let me ask you a question. Do I go into, and once you're in there, you're like, hi, everyone. I'm here, too?
Well, you could.
How do you talk to a motherfucker that you want to talk to?
You can IM them. You could, if you find a girl that's into it, maybe you could say you want to go private. That's what they do, and to get a private room together, and then it's just you and a girl, and you can jerk off together.
I think me and my girlfriend are going to be doing pal talk tonight.
Pal talk.
Can I be on it as soon as today?
As long as you there. Look, Patrice, there's a camera for you.
Fucking A.
Now you hook it up.
Fucking A. And it has
After that first hour and a half you gave us, there you go. There's your webcam.
It's on the a microphone is in there. And
microphone is built right in.
Fucking thank you very much. Fucking thank you very much, Opie and the XM Radio.
Is there a possibility that the Opie and Anthony listeners will be seeing Patrice O'Neal naked tonight?
You will be seeing my girlfriend if you would like to see her tonight. She wanted to go out. We are pal talking in this motherfucker tonight. I'm gonna figure this shit out. Thank you, man. God damn, baby.
There you go.
No bullshit. Yeah.
That's it. Now you all hooked
shit.
up.
I was trying to figure out the whole thing, baby. That's my niggas. O&A. I'm on there. I'm gonna be
yours,
fucking,
bro.
So like what you're doing
Look,
now?
we don't have to pay these guys. We just got to throw a webcam at
Just
them.
throw a webcam. He threw him like a biscuit.
Oh, I know. You are gonna love it.
Thank you.
You go to paltalk.com.
We're the crack man. There's your taste.
Go to paltalk.com. Sign up, and I'm not making any promises, but we know the Pal Talk people very well. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a free account to the whole thing. You won't even have to pay.
How do you do that?
We go through Pal Talk. Well, you're gonna.
All right, well, yeah,
all right, he's hooking you up. We'll probably get you an account right away. You can hook the camera up.
Your girl will be naked by
it's gonna be
8 o'clock
fabulous.
tonight for everybody else.
Fabulous.
With my face rubbing a clit like this.
Yeah.
And how do I click, dude? What you do every day? Click up these chicks. And
That's it.
You just gotta work your way around the website.
See the chat room we're in right now. All you got to do is click on the camera icon, and then let's see. Let's go to T Tucker 10. Right there, and there he is, right
It's
there.
just some black dude chilling.
That's just some black dude chilling out watching the show. Let's go to Steve right here. Pat from Munaki is on. And it's a picture of his dog sleeping.
and you just click it on, and you know who has a camera on, and
that's
everything.
it.
You know
right now,
you know who has a camera.
Let's do this also. I'll give you another example. Right now, I have the mic keyed so they could hear everything we're saying. I'm going to unkey the mic, and then I'm going to turn up the volume here and listen to what people say. Whoever wants to talk, go ahead. Let me admin, so give all mics. There we go. Now,
Ramon, get Patrice a Pal Talk account.
Oh shit!
This is creepy.
And my girl, this is gonna.
Killing me this morning. Absolutely hysterical.
Fuck me! This is great. This is no bullshit, man. No bullshit.
How are they smart enough to take turns talking? I thought everyone would talk at the same time.
Patrice for third, Mike.
Patrice for third. It's one at a time talking. They love it.
Yeah, it's taking over the show. The Pal Talk thing.
Fuck me! I'm on
So,
there tonight.
there you
Good
go.
looking out, dude.
All
Good
right.
looking out.
Party rock.
There you go.
There they go. That's
How many people are in the room today?
How many people?
On any
Let's
given
get a-
day,
let's
it's,
get a
it's
count.
the number's getting up to like 500 that are just checking out the show.
Now look at my power. Remove all mics. And I am the only one who will speak. There we go. Remove all mics.
That's cool. How many people on there today, Ant?
Why am I not into that to just now?
How many people
I
we
feel
got?
Fucking stupid.
Oh, don't worry, nobody.
Usually
will do it,
takes a few.
Wow.
557 people. Anywhere between 500 and 550 today.
Yeah.
In and out of the room.
In and out of the room like it's
at
nothing.
any given time.
And we could get up to what now?
We
in this
had
room?
1,300 people in there. We had 1,500 people during the Mousetrap bit going on. 1,500 people just checking in, looking in with their own cameras. And at night, it really just gets sick. The Opie and Anthony rooms don't stop after the show's over. There's 250, 300, 500 people in rooms of people just
maniacs.
talking, showing tits, having fun. Dugout Doug does a Friday night karaoke over the thing that's just hysterical. It's taken on a life of its own, as Opie likes to say. It's a whole experience.
It's like a lifestyle now, this show.
Do you do it? You got one?
Nah, I don't do the thing. I'm into real action.
I get on there at home.
Aren't we all?
I like
Jesus Christ.
What
soon
makes
to be bored? You better go get you a fucking camera.
Dude, what makes a better friend than someone the size of a postage stamp that you can just shut off at any minute? I don't want to. If I'm done talking to someone, boom, I close them down.
A lot of motherfuckers trying to have superficial conversations with Anthony.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Hey, today, I was
Bounce.
like,
Bounce. I'm not interested in
Dude,
you.
I love your hats, man. It's like,
Boink, gone. Don't have to talk to you.
I know that trick.
You're a postage stamp friend.
Hey, moving on to other things. Sasha crashed during the Olympics.
Oh.
Yeah.
The figure skater. And you know what? We don't really care, but she crashed and she got the silver medal. Some Asian skater got the gold.
Japanese.
And my cousin Emily Hughes came in 7th, which is great considering she wasn't even going to be in the
She
Olympics
wasn't even
this
gonna be.
time around.
You have
Did
a cousin in
you call her
yeah.
yet?
Yeah, she's right there on the cover of Newsday.
Look how
7th
cute.
heaven, it says. Emily Hughes.
She's adorable.
Yeah. Her sister won gold 4 years ago, my cousin Sarah.
Whose kids are they? Your uncle's kids?
Yeah.
That's
Really?
very nice.
Let me see.
She did well. She came in 7th.
These skaters got great asses,
Sure
don't
do.
they?
Fucking hot, dude.
Well, I guess. It's my cousin, dude.
Olympic.
Fucking cousin.
Yeah, we got
Kinda
some talent.
fucked up.
We got some talent.
Give it a sniff.
I don't care. It's my cousin.
Newsday ain't no scratch and sniff yet.
Oh, man, I'm sniffing his cousin's booty right now.
But here's the deal. Listen to this. So Sasha falls, right? Mm-hmm. And it says Crasha on the sports page of the New York Post.
Yeah.
And the New York Post has a little class. They show her on the ice after she fell. Sasha settles for silver after spill, okay? And you don't really see her crotch in that picture as she's falling, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Daily News decided to go with this picture.
Of a tampon.
Exactly.
It's a fucking.
How the fuck did they get away with this?
She has a pad sticking out of that little.
This chick lost the gold because she
was cramping up.
Yeah, she's got some water retention.
She fucking lost because she had a cramp.
She was bloated.
That bitch took some Motrin.
This
before
fucking
that.
bitch, she spent 4 years, going for the gold, and she happens to get her period the same time the Olympics are happening, and I'm convinced that affected her. She fell down, she won the silver, but more importantly, the Daily News on the sports page, Crasha.
Yeah.
They show her legs wide open as she's falling down, clear as day. You're seeing some white sticking out of her
Somebody
little.
didn't pay. That was a rush job. No one paid attention to the fact she has a fucking tampon
She is skating on the
not
wings
a
of a
tampon, a pad.
There's a pad, right?
There's a pad.
Is that a pad or
That's
not?
A pad. Yes, it's a
pad.
fucking pad.
Those are the wings.
That is a pad sticking out. Oh!
Those are the wings that are
Front
sticking
page
out.
of the sports section
And that's
today
probably
here
her,
in New
what
York.
is she, like 14? That's probably her first one.
Front page.
Oh, that is just fucking amazing. She's fucking...
It looks like she had to borrow it from the coach. She was like, has to use the big pads. Well,
use tampon, you, now.
Put on the pad.
Put on...
Someone knew what they were doing, by the way, when they decided on that picture. Come on.
Yep, that was done on purpose. They always get crotch
You didn't have
shots
to
of these
study
girls.
that picture to see right away what's going on down there.
That's pad.
And it's just one of those things that, you know, you have your one thing, two things that you just go, wow, it skeeves me out.
Yeah.
This is as pretty as she is, that's just disgusting to me. That is
You
so
don't like
nasty.
the pad sticking out
just
like
fucking
that?
Vietnam down there always fucks me up.
Vietnam.
I just can't take that murder scene down there.
You think that's a light day? That looks like a light day oval.
Oh, man,
Doesn't look like a
just
heady day.
sticking out.
If it's a pad, it's a heavy day.
And the way her legs are, it looks all tampon-y. It just looks all...
Yeah, they're all askew.
Her legs is all fucking weird.
The hell is that?
She looks like she stinks.
She looks like she's miserable.
She looks like she stinks. That little sexy thing look like you just look like you gonna pee you.
Poor Sasha.
And she fell. Man.
Oh, maybe that's something that ice skaters wear or something.
I don't know.
No, that ain't something ice skaters wear. What the fuck? That's a pad.
Oh,
She just didn't want to hit the ice and leave like a red line down there. She's crossed the red line.
Oh, wait, that's not the red line. That's, whoops.
You might as well give her a hockey mask and a machete. Call it Jason. Just pull that tampon out.
Maintenance crew's out there. Seems a fan threw a cherry Italian ice onto the ice, and they got to clean that up for the next skater.
Oh my god!
Someone is going to tell us what it is. Derek?
Yeah.
What's
I
that?
watched it last night. She fell twice, by the way, but she had a pulled hernia, and it's a wrapping. It's not a pad.
What kind of hernia and what kind of wrapping is that? It's a pussy.
Hernia is groin. That's on her fucking hole.
No, she had a wrapping, pulled a thigh muscle. They said it on the dang on the program.
So you're trying
Dude, where is that wrapping going? It's on her pussy.
And where's it wrapped?
It's perfectly centered.
And it's two pieces hanging out with the same. You're right.
They said it before she ever started skating.
I don't care.
No one disagrees, though.
Everyone is saying she had a pulled groin and stuff, but
she had a pulled groin, but she also was on her period. The bitch had a bad back and a period.
Huh?
She fell twice and still got the silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
So that's pretty good considering everybody else fell too, except for that Japanese bitch.
We're not saying it's not good. We're saying she's on the rag.
Yeah, I'm going to shout
Anyway, Patrice, you're awesome. I love you. I want to fuck you in the ass.
Wow.
Whoa, hey, there you go.
Chill out, buddy. I got a groin injury. I would, but my hernia is acting up.
Guy's gonna be jacking at you in front of a camera tonight.
Well,
animals.
A lot of people are saying they want to see Patrice's web junk tonight.
Web junk.
That joke's coming in a million times right
Patrice
now.
is gonna end up on his own show.
Look at this motherfucker.
Oh, shit, that's me. Hey, we all heard of wife beaters, right?
Yeah.
You know what a wife beater is?
Yeah, there's a couple of
Italians,
ways that could be used.
call that phrase, I think.
Yeah, but it's
a wife beater is the guy that beats his wife, or it can be a shirt.
Yeah, it's kind of like a tank top-y
Tank
thing
top,
that girls like to wear, and they're called wife beaters. It's just the accepted name for those type of shirts.
It came about because guys that wear those types or wore those type of shirts years ago with, gravy stain on it or something like that. It's the stereotypical guy who would smack his wife around, sit around the house like that, order her around,
right,
and watch TV.
Right.
Yeah, so it got that kind of reputation.
Yeah.
And now it's called a wife beater.
And everyone knows it as wife beater.
Yeah.
Well, the politically correct folk want to take wife beater away from us.
Good.
They want to take the wife beater
And call it what?
I don't know.
The child molester.
The new shirt.
Oddly enough.
Called it slightly disapproved.
Yeah. Somewhere in Boston.
Disapproving.
Somewhere in Boston.
Can we talk this over, shirt?
Can we have a talk?
Talk this over.
Hey, Mary, go get my have a respectable, rational conversation out the fucking drawer, would you? I want to go out and do a little boxing. Can you go get my? Hey, listen, we can agree to disagree. Can you get the fucking white one? I want the white agree to disagree. You fucking. Mook.
It's the couple counseling tea.
Let me just put on my maybe we should have our own space for a while shirt, and we'll talk later.
But some store up in Boston got in trouble because they're advertising, wife beaters.
Wife beater.
That's fair though.
Why?
You know what? That's what they call it. That's what they call it. You know what?
It's not fair. You can't give any of this shit away.
I know how.
Because they take that and they go for something else.
Yeah. Very fair. I go with that because I preach that, but I'm saying...
But that's the way you have to think in this society. We have a lot against us. You can't just start giving shit back.
All right, let me be devil's advocate now.
They never actually give it back
Can I be devil's advocate now?
Please, Patrice.
I know Anthony usually is. I'm saying, what if there was boots called fag stompers? That's what they called it. Fag kickers, right? Well, they were Doc Martens.
We all know they're Doc Martens.
You know they're Doc Martens. But it's like, okay, for a store to promote fag kickers, I understand. We call it wife beaters.
Let's just call it, but don't put it up on your signs in the stores.
You can't promote, hey, this is a wife beater, but that's what we call it. But even if
everybody calls them wife beaters.
Everybody calls them wife beaters.
The odds that those boots are going to be called that are slim to none.
Well, not really.
It's fucking wife beaters is just
I know when I'm ready to lace mine up, and I ask where they are. Hey. Where are the old FSs? Bring them on over.
Well, here's the news story. Wife beaters, bad term.
Building 19 circulars are meant to get your attention, maybe make you laugh. But some shoppers weren't laughing this week.
When you heard about this, what did you think?
I can't say what I thought. Mm-hmm. I know what I thought, but I can't say out loud what I thought.
'Cause you're stupid.
At issue, a 3-pack of men's undershirts advertised as wife beaters.
That does, go to numbing and dumbing down and normalizing and suggesting that battering is a normal behavior.
Come on.
And
I don't agree with that.
You point here, lady.
And it's Building 19. Do you know what Building 19 is? It's the shittiest shit store.
They
it's
must
like,
love it then.
It's
They're getting
disposable
publicity.
T-shirts. Like you would buy them as if they were napkins. They're not. It's that type of store where they sell socks that say socks in the front. That's it. Just socks. And it's a pack of 6 and it's irregular and it's fucking. They sell underwear and then next to the underwear they sell cups. That's what the store is, and it's not an important place. It's just, and the way they advertise, they have a cartoon of a guy, like boing with glasses and stuff, and it's like, come on down. So it's just a fucking joke.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. But that's I can't even play devil's advocate.
I can kind of see Patrice's point. Now, I'm against any kind of thing. I think if a store wants to put up a fucking sign that says we sell wife beaters, if you're offended by it, don't buy anything in that store. If it doesn't offend you and you want to buy a wife beater, go in, make your purchase. I don't like any groups saying this offends me. I don't like that. I don't care the fact that, they also call them guinea teas. Is that going to annoy me?
I, as an Italian American, I'm very offended at the term guinea tea.
Would you like to see a fucking, nigger pants or fucking chink shoes or something like that? It upsets me. I could give a shit what they call the fucking things. So I would walk in and buy it. If there's an Italian group, which there are plenty of, they don't like The Sopranos, they don't like this, that doesn't want to buy it, don't. But don't make people stop doing things.
Come on down to Building 19. We got nigger pants.
We got the nigger pants.
And chink glasses. They widen your eyes. If your eyes are slitty like those
Big
goofs.
Mr. Magoo fucking.
Come on down and get your nigger pants.
We got fag underwear. It's got the hole in the front and the back. Easy access.
We have faggot coats.
Well, we got names coming in for these T-shirts. Joe in Jersey. Joe.
Yeah, I think they should call the wife beaters the "She Fell Down the Steps" T-shirt.
All right, that could cover it up. I walked into a door T.
About
All right, little nibblers later.
place a phone book on her back, T.
Let's go to Danny from Jersey. Danny.
Shit.
Danny, come on.
Professor Anthony.
Yes, sir.
You omitted the fact, or maybe perhaps don't know, that the term originated from Marlon Brando's portrayal in Streetcar Named Desire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that movie came out. He wore that T-shirt the whole time. He was abusive to his wife and the sister-in-law, and the term came out of that.
Wife beater?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
That makes it even more exciting.
Watch an episode of Cops. You see the guy wearing that. Comes out of the trailer. Goddamn bitch won't let me. This is my goddamn home. This is my goddamn home. He's got the guinea tee on, and he's beating his wife. She's got the big black eye, telling him, "I'm sorry, baby." Because they don't understand when you call the cops and the wife's got a black eye, someone's getting arrested. They think the cops are just going to come and sort their shit out and leave.
And it's something about women, and I think a lot of times, like, when people argue about racism and all that bullshit, it's just like, are you trying to take, does taking away the fact that you can say wife beater take away the fact that a motherfucker who don't beat his wife would more likely whoop her ass now that he wore the wife beater,
right?
And someone who didn't doesn't make your mind. It's like
that's what pisses me off too. That lady was just saying pretty much that.
I don't want them. I don't want anything for free. Like, if you're racist, I want you to stay racist. Don't be not, because motherfuckers is
right.
Because you're too pussy to be racist.
It's symbolism over substance, they call it. It's the symbol of it is more important than the actual deal that's happening, and it's easier to address the symbol and get rid of it than it is to address the situation of actual wives being beaten and take care of that issue.
What are you talking about?
Let's go back to the news story here.
Lampooned in the circulars, Building 19's Jerry Ellis took the criticism seriously.
They were right. It was awful. And I'm sorry it happened.
Emails have come into the discounter's Hingham headquarters where everyone from Ellis to the artist was apologetic.
A slang expression, a street expression, but we should have known better not to use it. I'm supposed to read every word, and sometimes it's busy or I'm lazy or whatever, and I don't get it, so it escaped. And we are working on a retraction.
Ellis did give us a sneak peek at what that retraction will look like.
Guns seem appropriate. Guns is great.
That guy is scared. That he's
he is so scared. He was the most apologetic motherfucker I ever heard.
I wish once, just once, if I had some kind of wish, 3 wishes. One of them would be to be the head of some huge corporation, maybe the light company, Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola or something.
Huge.
Just do something like that. Do a thing like, hey, all you faggots, if you're thirsty, drink Diet Faggot drink. And it's just to see if they could really make a dent in my thing. Like, if some chick is or somebody, this is bad. Don't say this. Don't say white beaters. And I just
don't apologize.
If he just
pursue
goes,
it.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
We're gonna put white beaters. You're lucky I don't change it into children kickers. If you open your stupid mouth, and it's like,
and see if the company goes broke.
Just to see what really fucking happens.
Because for a couple of days, people will probably be like, I'm not buying Coca-Cola products. Fuck that. I'm never again buying. And then like a couple of days, they go, Coca-Cola is so tasty and cold.
Sprite, fucking Squirt, fucking Hawaiian Punch.
They got to give up everything.
All
right, just one.
Patrice, this is good. Just to take that thought and run with it. When we did the Sex with Sam thing, right? We had an article recently, and we talked about it different. We're like, could you imagine if the company put us back on the air after all that attention we got for the sex thing?
Mm-hmm.
The protesters would have been all over the building, yes, but eventually they would have went home.
And then ratings through
and
the
then
roof.
the ratings would have been so ridiculous, and they're all about making money. If you do radio for a company, they just want to make money.
Right.
The ratings Anthony and I would have got, the amount of money they could have charged for an ad, it would have been unbelievable. Just like you said, I'm looking forward to the day that someone has the balls where a jock or somebody fucks up really bad, maybe even on TV, and just says, you know what, fuck it. We're going to support this guy all the way to see what really would happen. Because in the corporate minds, they get so paranoid, like their whole company's going to go down because of one thing. I don't think that would happen. Then they play it and they make believe, well, morally it was wrong and blah, blah, and that's why we're firing him. That's not why they're firing us. They're scared shitless that the whole fucking company's going to collapse. They don't give a shit about the moral part of what we did.
Why would Coca-Cola, like the people on top of Coca-Cola, give a fuck? Like, just sit in the meeting, they go, well, there's a woman from Sheboygan who didn't like the ad. They thought it was, and they just go, we don't give a fuck.
Right.
And then announces on TV, listen, there's some people, one person complaining represents about 100,000 people complaining.
Right.
You know what? We're Coca-Cola, motherfucker. Right. Goodbye. Thank you.
Billions worldwide.
Fuck
so
you.
Fuck
I
you.
would love for once just to see how it would play out instead of like just get rid of the person immediately.
Nobody could no interest group could shut down Coca-Cola. You know what? Cigarettes, $zillion business. They are required to put on this thing. They can't even put May cars anymore.
Yeah.
They have to say, in Canada, they
We
put
are
dead
evil.
babies on the fucking
Right.
thing. We're required to put a dead baby on the fucking pack. You know
Our
what?
product kills
I'm
you.
smoking. Our product
They're still smoking.
destroys
Our
you.
product kills you. Wait, who's saying that? The people that are putting the product out.
You see
They're saying
the
it.
truth advertisement,
Yeah.
and it's like 1 and 2. This guy
Yeah.
has low self-esteem, or the sitcom one when it's like, this is really going on behind the scenes. We are, hey, do you know that fucking black people are too stupid to know we're gonna make chicken flavored cigarettes?
Here's a memo.
That was an actual memo, but it's like who actually got fucking shut down? You can
There's
shut
some
down
motherfucker at Philip Morris
career?
right now going, chicken flavored cigarettes. Motherfucker.
You can shut a career down. You can't shut down Coca-Cola.
No.
So it's like Building 19 has been around forever. And this one housewife who goes, I think it's and if the guy goes, look, bitch, that's what they call it. I want to sell it. I'm not going to say, hey, come down and buy crew necks. If crew necks were called fucking punch you in the faces and it had a ring to it, put it like that. He should have been like, tell that dumb bitch to shut up.
Yeah.
She doesn't even wear white beaters.
But I'm sick of I'm sick of the paranoia that takes over. It's like, just play it out for once. Like every year with American Idol, there's somebody that is in some kind of trouble. So they're like, oh, we can't have him on TV anymore.
Throw him off. He's been arrested,
Why?
or she was
Why?
in a magazine.
Let it play out.
Yeah.
And see what really would happen. Nothing would happen in the end.
Nothing.
They get so
God,
scared.
I'm so glad you brought that up today.
Nothing.
I'm like, these dummies, and they fired us and made believe it was about morals and stuff. It wasn't about morals. They were paranoid we were going to take down $1 billion fucking business. And I say today, that would not have happened.
Never.
Eventually, the protesters would have went away. The fucking coverage we got all over the world, it wasn't even nationally, it was internationally.
Right.
These fuckers would have had ratings that no one would have ever seen in radio. And
but
then
the
they would have...
Catholic Church, what if somebody
The
from...
Catholic Church never
goes
said
like this,
shit about
goes
that.
Like, that's what they would... I was under the impression that it was the Catholic Church.
No.
The Catholics
No,
were
the Catholic Church, meaning St. Pat's itself, never made a statement. It was the Catholic League.
The news had a lot of people. They were walking down the street asking people what they thought about it, and the news, after they asked people what they thought about it, the people would go, I am highly offended as a Catholic, and that's what they got. Like 3 or 4 sound bites on the news.
Right.
So that's who was angry.
Right.
So they weren't going to do anything.
I'm so glad you brought that up, and I'm not just trying to bring us into this. I mean, because we were affected by that, but you see it all the time out there. And for once, I would just be like, just write it out, see what happens.
That guy was so apologetic.
Actually, I got to even adjust my discussion here. The Insider, Pat O'Brien is back on TV talking about everyone else's shit. He got out of rehab and he went right back on TV. So the Insider showed
Marv Albert.
Yeah, the Insider showed they did have balls and they put him back on.
Yep.
No one gives a shit that he was doing all that crazy shit on the phone.
Jimmy the Great.
He's good. He's fucking good. Marv Albert, there's no one as good as him right now.
Yes.
Maybe like an Al Michaels. Now, Al Michaels could fucking probably do some weird shit and get a job still. Because he's fucking super. He's amazing. Like, he's the only guy that can just...
But the difference...
OJ. All right.
But the difference is...
Race is different.
All right.
The difference is, though, when you do fuck up, and if they do bring you back, that you have to go away for a while. Like Marv Albert had to go away for a while, and slowly but surely, they gave him his stuff back. You know, Pat O'Brien, it was he's going to go to rehab for a little while.
Could be great for him.
But I'm talking about you fuck up, you're in the headlines, boom, keep him on the air immediately, and see what really would happen.
Just to see what happens, and he makes a statement. Hi, this is Marv Albert. I just like to say,
want to talk about ratings?
I like dressing up in panties.
Yeah.
Now,
dude, if
I'll bite a bitch's ass.
If they threw
look at Nate Robinson jump that little nigga
after the sex tapes, if they put Pat O'Brien back on the Insider. The ratings they would have got day in and day out would have been through the fucking roof.
But if they just tell somebody to shut the fuck up. But it has to be some research behind it that makes them fear people on that level, like the fear of that.
Nah,
it has to be something that actually can happen.
Nah, it's the guys in the offices way upstairs, the corporate guys just get paranoid. They don't do research. Like, just an inkling that their cushy job is done. Fuck that. Get rid of him. Oh, that's all it is. There's no fucking research. And stop with the, morally it was blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Stop.
Yeah. We all know that's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't buy that shit.
They don't care. They tell the same offensive jokes in the boardrooms. They're throwing around fucking shit. They're beating their wives.
By the way,
it doesn't matter.
There's a guy outside for American Mess, and, he's been sitting out there for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's sitting out there for 2 hours. He looks like Scott Peterson, yes. And that's why he came in today. But this is radio. It's not a TV show, and I don't. Hey, what's up, bro? What's your name?
It's Mike.
Hey, Mike. You look just like Scott Peterson.
A little bit there. Yeah, I could see it.
And that's why you're here?
Yeah, and I got a couple things for you guys.
Got a burlap bag. That's kind of scary.
Did Poe check the burlap bag?
Yes, he did.
Because I did have a discussion about Poe. I just remember this as I saw the burlap bag.
Yeah.
Poe confiscated a stun gun and a very serious knife today.
Oh, today.
Yes, and and we know what was in about an hour ago. So Poe earned his keep today.
A stun gun, huh? Nice.
Was it a good stun gun there, Poe?
Yeah, it's you can knock down probably Patrice.
Yeah,
pretty decent.
My heart can't take that shit.
Yeah, you don't want no.
Use that if I fucking have a heart attack.
Just kind of
It kind of was like the one the guy took to his yam bag.
Oh yeah, okay.
But
it was yours?
No. It's the gentleman that came with me.
You brought it. Why would you bring a stun gun? Were you going to do something with the stun gun?
He didn't realize.
He didn't realize.
Anyway, I brought the sack, and I didn't realize Jimmy wasn't going to be here. I should have figured because he was in Albany. And I brought him some underpads for his little fetish problem. So he didn't have to use plastic sheets.
Oh, we could lay that out.
Lay that out underneath him
and have a chick piss on him.
Piss or shit or do whatever he
wants.
Well, we'll keep it and we'll give it to him Monday.
Just
very nice of you.
Give that to him if you would, please, and have a little something for Aunt. Even though I don't think you do use this. This is
oh boy, what's in the bag? What's in the bag?
Misotrol, which is better than Purell. I'm in medical supplies, and it has an emulsifier that does not dry out your hands, and it smells wonderful.
Well, that sounds great.
And you can use it, and it's a 16 ounce, and all you got to do is call Bay Medical, and we will replenish.
Very good. Thank you so much, sir.
And
I don't like
Opie,
people.
They had curling for dummies, but I couldn't get it.
Oh no!
So you have control over the burlap sacks.
Yeah.
For Howie's fucking bones when you kill him or the pests bring them to you, and you can dump his ass in an East
Where
River.
do you get burlap sacks?
I don't even want to know.
In the year 2000,
Building 19, right next to the wife beaters.
This, these I have a supplier in Virginia where I come from.
Yeah, I got to tell you, these are probably the worst gifts ever.
I would say they are kind of awful.
We get some bad gifts.
Well, Jimmy will love these.
Well,
you might want to listen to the show Monday to see.
Listen to the show Monday and see
how
if
much Jimmy loves
and
the underpads.
These are, I think the pests would kind of
burlap
like
sacks.
That's right.
Yeah,
because this is what they dumped Lacey in.
And enjoy your bottle. Enjoy your bottle full of cyanide.
By the way, this is the last minute of the show on a Friday.
Yeah,
someone better do something quick. Someone better do something entertaining real quick.
Something?
Please, Patrice.
Yes, Patrice O'Neal.
My MySpace shit is like now belongs to me, so it's official. No. And I'm going to be at Caroline's next week on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. They kicked the nigga off Saturday, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at Caroline's next week.
Gotcha.
Next week,
And look for
motherfucker.
And you're going to have a relationship talk show on this channel in the near future.
XM relationship show.
Patrice O'Neal, you rock today. Thanks.
The Opie and Anthony Show.